Okay. Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike. Lord Girono could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. We got too many. We got too many of these things.
Savings appointments.
We got like a
You got 4 minutes to get Sabian here,
We got all these.
or you'll find out just how serious
That
I
they
really am.
replaced the little guys? Oh, no, they're still here. Hi, fellas.
I thought maybe we were going to have a day that was free of them.
Hold on, wait. We actually ran there. That's a first. We've had to restart the music.
Based on a true story, he was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself, a man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Password is self-control. And good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Urinating Poodle and all the ships at sea. We will never speak of this again. And now here's Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Robbie. I got to fly through this now. It's Thursday, May 20, Metallica 20 tour. Thursday. Phone number, well, you should know it by now. And there he is.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Hi there, Buzz. Wow, we really
Savings appointments.
we've really messed up the open.
Someone called for a doctor?
There's Bob.
Okay, there you go.
fine.
There it is.
I was just nutty with these tapes today. Sorry, it's just they put like 100 of them on a CD.
He asked for Sabian.
And they just play over and over, and it's like that was 5 minutes.
What do you think Sabian can do? He can't do anything to stop this.
They sound so good.
That's like 5 minutes.
Sabian is coming upstairs now.
I mean, I got a whole bunch of new Alex Trebek tapes, and from
So find Sabian.
that movie I love, How High with Redmond. We got a bunch of tapes from that movie.
Get me, Sabian!
We got the Jerry Lewis tapes.
Sabian has been relieved of his command, and I'm in charge now.
We got the Hitler tapes, but somehow these tapes seem to be working their way in the rotation.
I would like to introduce you to the negotiator, Sabian.
Anyway,
I haven't heard that one.
and as of right now, all decisions go through me.
there you go. Anyway, hi everybody. Okay, Sabian. Hi. Welcome to the show.
Here we are.
Nice try, Sabian.
Listen, want to start off today's show by announcing that...
Not your command, Sabian.
want to start by telling you a contest.
Sabian's on his way.
We're doing a contest tomorrow on this station.
Please escort Mr. Sabian to his car.
Okay, listen, one more and I'm going to have to have...
Sabian's not here in 20 minutes. You die.
All right, Hitler's going to have to come in if this continues.
I don't want to talk to anyone else but Sabian.
Okay, if there's one more, you're going to hear Hitler.
Sabian.
Shut up!
Okay, there he is.
There you go. So anyway, tomorrow on the show, here's the deal. It's our Las Vegas music. We love Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Tomorrow on the show, listen to this trip we're giving away. A vacation for two to Las Vegas with the Hooters girls for the 20th anniversary of the Hooters swimsuit pageant.
Are they going to be on the plane?
Don't know, but there will be over 100 beautiful Hooters girls with you
Good. Wow.
on July 8th and 9th.
How special is that?
At the Paris Resort and Casino.
Pretty special.
Isn't that special? This Vegas vacation, courtesy of U.S. Airwaves and Liberty Travel. Call 800-269-8079 to get the best vacation packages. Tomorrow on the show, we are going to be playing What Would You Do to Win a Hooters Girl Trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah, baby.
Now, you can either show up here tomorrow at Don and Mike World Broadcast Headquarters, 10800 Main Street in Toothless, Fairfax. But even better, we'd like throughout the show today for you guys to call in and tell us what it is that you would do.
Yeah, we like to have a little heads up as to what you're planning.
To win this trip. It's a freak show tomorrow. It's a what would you do, and it's maybe the best trip we've ever had. We've given away trips to foreign locales, to exotic countries and exotic cities. But listen,
This trip combines sex and gambling.
You have Las Vegas and Hooters girls and the 100 most beautiful Hooters girls.
And, you know, you go into Hooters all over America and you see attractive women. These are the top 100.
Right,
Wow.
this is the cream of the top. You know, the number 3 rises. And we're giving this away tomorrow, so we just want to get the word out now. If you want to call us, 877-365-3636. That's the phone number. We'd like to know in advance what you're going to do on tomorrow's show to win the trip to Las Vegas, okay? That'll be tomorrow, but we'd like a heads up today. Hello, Don and Mike.
Will you guys give Joe Ardinger a raise?
Oh, would you?
Shut up!
Stop it. He's a Joe Ardinger fan. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, my friend.
Hey, I just had a question. If you squeeze one off on an airplane ride, does that consider you a member of the Mile High Club?
If you...
You mean if you J.O. on an airplane?
Yeah.
If you rub one out on an airplane?
If you work your man?
No.
I don't think it counts.
Doesn't count.
I think you got to go into the love tunnel.
And there's something gross about that. Even I, as a man who certainly is not shy when it comes to that activity, the idea of someone on the plane doing that alone somehow disturbs me.
I've done it.
You J.O.'d on a plane?
I've got news for you, pal, buddy,
You haven't done it next to me.
best friend.
There's no way.
My son's here, else we were on his life. You were sleeping. And it was one of those flights where we were like on a red eye, coming back from the West Coast, and I had the blanket over me, and just felt the urge.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That grosses me out.
You had no idea. Nobody had any idea.
No, I didn't.
And I wasn't going to wake you up and say, hey, Mike, look at this.
Check it out.
Wow.
But trust me, whoever got that blanket the next time,
Oh, God.
they're pretty lucky.
Oh, man, that gives me new perspective on blankets on an airplane.
They're pretty lucky. And, man, I want to tell you something. I don't know what it is inside me that makes number 3, but I have got the factory has just been working overtime.
Wow.
Last night, and I have to be delicate about this because my son is still here doing his summer his intern senior summer project, and I don't want to scar him for life.
You may have already with that little story.
Oh, listen, I bet he's got no problem with hearing Dad rubbed one out on a plane.
Why should he?
But last night, while he was away, Mom and I had some fun.
Right.
And listen, I'm telling you, I am just, maybe it's because she's a better audience now than she used to be.
Right.
But I'm just like,
No.
the soup.
Get away from him. I'm in the station. It's playing everywhere. No.
There's nowhere to hide.
He's asking you.
Okay. It was good.
Well, maybe I did last night.
Oh, my God.
Well, I have no retort to that. I can't,
dear.
you know what I tell you, don't ride bareback.
Fine, I didn't.
I know. Okay. You're a good guy. You're a good man. You should be happy that you have a mom and dad who love each other. How many of your friends, their parents hate each other? Almost all your friends, the parents hate each other.
How many of my friends' parents talk about it in front of my friends?
Listen to him. This is like turning into a Jerry Springer show.
Yes, it is.
Listen, I'm just going to mention that last night Mom and I were very happy. That's all I was going to say.
No, you said something else other than being happy.
Yeah, I can back the boy up there. You were going to go into a great deal of detail.
Well, listen, I like bragging when I do something right.
I know you do.
I like bragging when I do it right.
When you look up kiss and tell in the dictionary, there's a lot. There's not a photograph of you. There's a mural.
Well, it's only with her.
I know.
Bart, you'll attest to this. Not only in the boudoir, Mom is a tough woman to please in general. And I'm taking everything.
Not answering that.
Everything sexual out of it. Just as a person, Mom's tough to please. Don't you agree? Your mom, my wife, she's a hard woman to please?
No, I think she's very nice.
Okay. Anyway. So, all right, get out of here.
Don't talk about it then.
Well, go find another senior project then.
A little too late for that.
It's too late for that. All right. Well,
the ship has sailed.
Of course, I never want to embarrass you on this show, so I will stop it. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, get out of here. But, guys, I got to tell you. Just like...
So, hear you.
I thought you left. What? If you're going to speak, get on the mic, Sonny. What do you want to say?
You just promised you wouldn't, and you did as I was leaving.
I didn't even say anything. It was just...
You just said, and I was going to tell you.
I just went...
You're not going to get anything by him.
No. Okay. All right. You got it. hold on a second. I got a caller who thinks I'm naive about you. I love this. I always get second guessed about you, Barty. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, buddy.
Here you go. Here's Dr. Phil calling me up now. Yes, Dr. Phil.
That's me. Yesterday I tried to get through when you were talking about the sweatpants deal.
What's
and you thought it was a little odd about how his girlfriend was changing in the house in the sweats because she needs to get comfortable to watch TV.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what he's doing. Sweatpants.
I tell you what. Listen, and I am not naive, and I know my son is 18, and he's an adult now, and I trust him. But let me say, and he'll tell you this.
Right on the couch.
There ain't no way that's happening. Bart, how many times when you're just down there watching TV with your girlfriend, how many times do I go down and open the door and turn all the lights on and go, hello, children?
Mm-hmm. Have they ever been this snuggled on the couch but not fully clothed?
Never.
Okay, because, sweatpants slide down unlike jeans. You throw a little coverage on there.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up. Jesus.
Right on the TV. Right
Jesus
there on the...
Christ.
He's thought about this too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, stop thinking about my son.
Disturb me.
Now, listen, I'm not debating the fact that my son is
Go check the sofa.
Go check the what?
Check the sofa with a black light.
Oh, God.
Well, listen, without grossing out my son, I mean, my DNA.
You already rubbed a few out on there, right?
Yeah, right. Who's to tell? But,
it's a tainted crime.
Shut up. Just shut up.
That's what I said to him before. He was bugging me.
I know. Anyway, I think that I'm pretty good in that regard. When I come downstairs, I always do that deal where I announce as I'm coming down the stairs, I'm on my way down. And then I do the thing where I knock on the door and I turn all the lights. Hello, children.
That's good.
How's it going down here as you're watching television on my TV?
That's good parenting.
How's everything going? No, you're a good kid. Oh, I turned your microphone off. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, glad you're here. I have found myself fond of the fact that he's around.
I know. You're happy with him around.
I'm very happy with him here. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. And you kind of like it too, don't you?
Yeah, it's an awesome senior project.
Yeah, it's a great senior project.
There you go. I hope the teachers are listening.
It sure does beat having to do something real, right?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty tough.
Actually, he's back there. Do you know he knows how to work some of this equipment better than I do?
Joe has been letting, it sounds strange to say Joe's been letting anybody do anything, but Joe's been letting him do some board work.
Oh, he ran the board today between 2 and 3.
Wow. That's right.
Right. Amen. Yes. All right, bud. Well, you're excused. Go back and do whatever it is you're doing. Although he did, what's the news item that you found today for us that we didn't have?
Steve McNair was pulled over for drunk driving and having a gun in his car.
Mm-hmm.
Steve McNair from your Tennessee Titans.
That's a big story, big sports story.
All right, bud. I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Sorry to gross you out.
All right.
Okay. See you later. Bye-bye. What do I want to tell you? Hey, that's all I said was I want to tell you. But I want to tell you.
I want to tell you.
Actually, I do want to tell something that has nothing to do with me. I want Mike to tell something. I know it started off... Oh, we got some calls for the contest. Something that started with Mike today is a medical procedure, and I believe ended up becoming a sexual adventure.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Congratulations.
Ron and Mike, hello.
Hi, Don and Mike, and hi, Bart.
Well, I'm just going on the fact that you're very relaxed. You're medicated. You were sleeping up in the office today.
Did you catch me sleeping when I came in?
Yes, and I believe...
I was wondering whether I caught myself quick enough.
I believe you were, I believe you repressed it already, but during your colonoscopy today, I believe you were raped.
I know.
Hello?
Hey, Don.
No,
yes.
It's nice having Bart there and everything, and like the sentimental callers yesterday, we've been listening to him grow up, and that's awesome. But we want to hear the rest of the story with Frida. You can't change your whole plan because your son's working with you.
I think you're gay.
I can. Yes,
I think you're
on.
gay.
Yes, I can. I'll tell you sometime when he's not around. He's only going to be here for another couple of days.
Gay.
Then
All right.
I'll tell you.
I think that guy's gay.
I'm proud when I do something right with my wife. Here's a caller for the contest tomorrow.
Good.
I think. For the What Would You Do contest. Hi, what's your name? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name?
Don and Mike, Irvin.
Irvin. And Irvin, what would you do to win a trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girls?
A trip to Las Vegas to the Hooters girls. I would take some good industrial glue, rub it on my armpits, and stick some cloths under there. Let it dry and yank it off.
Amen. Come on down. You're the first contestant.
That's good. I like that.
All right, kick ass.
That's what we're looking for.
What time tomorrow? Anytime after you guys get there?
No, 3 o'clock. It will start as soon as the show's on the air.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Okay, hold on, please.
Thanks, pal.
Like that. Now, he'll put crazy glue on his armpits.
Put towels underneath and then tear them off.
And then rip them off.
Which I believe would involve, like, ripping skin off.
That's great. That's a good first start.
It can happen.
That's what we're looking for. And, Mike, speaking of blood, how was your colonoscopy today?
It's all right.
Just all right?
No, it was fine. They put me in under general anesthesia.
Wow.
Under general anesthesia.
Yeah, see, this is why I think that something happened to Mike, that Mike was violated, because up in the office, seriously, when I walked in the office, Mike was asleep. Wow. And it was not the fact that Mike was, like lazy sleeping or had too much night sleeping. Right. He was sleeping because he was given,
general anesthesia.
Kooky pills or the kooky IV.
They gave me an IV and put me to sleep. And they said that you're supposed to go home after the procedure was over at about 11:30. You're supposed to go home and go to sleep. And so they said, the doctor says to me, will you be working today? And I said, what you're supposed to say. I said, no. They said, will you be driving the car today? I said no. And I had my buddy pick me up and just take me down the road where my car was. Because it's technical, Yeah. Technically, you're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle.
I can't imagine why.
You're not supposed to open a motor vehicle.
You're still very Elvis-y.
You're not supposed to open a motor vehicle.
Open it.
What was that, Mike?
You're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle when you've had this anesthetic or anesthesia. Oh, Jesus Christ, I am. I'm sorry.
You are.
I didn't realize it until I sat down in this chair.
Hey, we're going to have a good show today.
Jesus Christ.
Mike is high.
Just for grins, could we have him read a paragraph out of USA Today aloud?
Oh, come on.
I bet he can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I bet he can do that.
Yeah, I'll do the front page.
He can do this.
All right? Here we go. Rob,
come on,
Rob, stop it.
This is not going to be funny.
The United Nations Security Council was poised to lift 13 years of economic sanctions against Iraq today after France, Germany, and Russia announced they would vote for a U.S.-backed resolution authorizing the United States and Britain to govern Iraq and spend its oil.
A long sentence.
All right, well.
Jesus, I picked the right one. That's fine. I'm not slurring my words or anything like that.
That's fine.
But here's the deal.
Count backwards from a 100 by threes.
100, 97. I can't do that when I'm straight.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that messed up. I feel lightheaded, and I feel as though I have some effects, after effects, and kind of sleepy.
You have some effects, after effects.
Some kind of after.
Hey, don't fight it.
I am not fighting it. I am saying that I have some after effects from being put to sleep. That's exactly what it was.
Right.
I'm drinking my Code Red, getting a little caffeine, and I expect to be getting stronger by the minute there. And
I'll tell you how I knew. I called Mike. We got some rating stuff today, and as always, Mike's my first call when I get the information. And I called him up, and I was telling him there's good news about the ratings, and you were slurring a little bit, and all you said was, a huge meal at an Indian buffet.
That's the first thing I did after I got out of there. Wow. I went out and had a big meal because it was well over 24 hours since I had anything to eat. Yeah. And, and they give you this stuff that makes you, poo all the time. And I was up because I have to do the second bowel cleansing 3 hours prior to the procedure. I had to get up at 5 a.m. today and
scrubbing bubbles,
and I had to take it at 5 a.m. and then get a taxi cab to go over to the hospital where I had the procedure done.
You know what's funny is, Buzz, you can see this. This is you got to see it.
Right, it's visual.
It's a non-verbal thing, but you have to see how hard Mike is having to concentrate to make the correct word come out right now.
No, it was fine. God, I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. It was a light. I came out of it towards the end of the procedure. I mean, that's how light the anesthetic was.
That's why I believe that in some way you were raped.
I was violated.
That you went in for a routine colonoscopy And look at you now. It's like they gave you the date rape drug.
Dr. I don't want to mention last names, but Dr. Rock Concert was the anesthesiologist who came in there, and see if you can guess it's
You're so high, I have no idea what you're talking about. Dr. Rock Concert?
Yeah.
Just a nickname, right?
That's his nickname, because his last name was similar to a guy who used to have a show called Rock Concert.
Oh, Don Kirshner.
Yeah, okay, that's how I was giving his last name. But he came in.
Okay, you're not as bad as
He came in, and I was chatting with him, and he said, "Why is the head of the bed down at this side?" And he said, "Well, is it normally at the other side?" And he's having this discussion, and I began to get just a little bit nervous because it's just my opinion that the doctor should know where the bed's pointing, which side of the bed. And it's like, they're supposed to put something in my Duke. Is it gonna go in my eyeball socket or something like this? So they finally got that straightened out, and it seemed that the tubes would be pulled a little longer, and that the head of the bed would stay down on the side that it was on. And then he tried one vein, that didn't go, and you know how I love that. So he tried another vein, and they said you're gonna feel a little woozy. And as soon as he said that,
you played with your main vein.
I think he left because then the other guy, the other doc who doesn't want his name mentioned specifically on the radio, came in and
what's his name, Mike?
His name, we'll just call him Dr. G.
See, that was a test. I really don't care about his name. I was just wondering.
Dr. G, I do know his name.
How loose you were.
Loose I was.
No, how loose you are now. That if...
You know what I forgot to bring you?
Like, if you weren't supposed to say the guy's name, if I said, what's the guy's name? And you said, it's Dr. Giovanni or whatever it is.
I forgot to bring you the pictures of my pretty pink teenage colon. Because there were pictures, and like 5 pictures of it. And I came to... right at the end, right before they were going to pull the thing out, and got to see a little TV, actually watch a little TV, and then they wheeled me back into lots of TVs at this, I was at Arlington Hospital today, and wonderful people down there, especially those, you know who I love? I love the old lady volunteers at the hospital, because they remind me of my mom, and they are all the same, and they're wonderful, and they're sweet ladies, except for the very first lady that I registered today, who said, "Cliff, we're very proud of you." She was very hard on me for my form. I didn't sign in the little, how you sign little check-in area? Yeah. And then you sign the time that you're signing in? Right. Well, I put it in the wrong box, and oh my God, was she upset about that. She said, "Put it in this box.
This is
Put
better.
the sign-in time in this box."
And
I said, "Lady, don't yell at me." And then we fist fought.
Wow.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
This is better than we've had booze in the studio.
Yeah,
no,
pretty
good. There's not a... God damn it!
There's not a...
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think that I might be a little sleepy, but other than that, I think I'm perfectly fine.
Hello,
surely I can learn.
Don and Mike show. Hello.
Yeah, Don.
I rock.
Hello.
Mike sounds just like Tom Brokaw. I'm sorry, he sounds just like him.
I do not believe that I am slurring my words, sir.
No, I'm telling you, no, seriously. I mean, not constantly, but you're sounding like him. Every now and then you sound just like him.
Well,
and I wanted to ask you one more thing. You said you came to. Was that after the doctor came to?
So what is the update on your teenage colon?
The good news is if they found anything, I'd have to of any importance. They found a couple of things in there, a license plate, bowling trophy. But if they found anything of any real serious nature, I would have to come back in 3 years. And the way it is now, because they didn't, I get to come back in 5 years, so I don't have to go through this horrible procedure. And it's not a horrible procedure.
Did they find Rob's wedding ring in there?
They didn't find Rob's wedding ring, but what they did find was, remember, I've had 3 of those little mini DVD players. I've had 3 of them. They've gotten bigger and bigger. The very smallest one, the first one I had, was in there, and I've been looking all over for that. I think it was one of our New York trips that I actually put it there.
Did they find the charger?
Yeah, they found the charger, too. That's why I've had that tingling.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Say Philadelphia Eagles and New York Football Giants.
The Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
Oh, not bad.
There you go.
But you had to get a running start on it.
I did. I did want to say, though, that they were very, very nice at this hospital, that everybody could not have been nicer, and the sweet old lady volunteers there with their pink jackets are great. My mom's been one in Hartford, Connecticut for years, and man, I just love those people. They're just sweet. They do it because they're sweet people, and they're there to help people, and they're nice people, and they're special people, and all hospital volunteers, usually, except for the lady that yelled at me, are wonderful. There you go.
You guys got it. I see. Is there another contest person here? If there is, put him or her on hold right now, because then we got a break. Like, cause it says contest, but they're just yapping back there.
Also, everybody should get that procedure done. Yeah. The show.
Hello.
Even if you're like younger.
Don and Mike Show. Yes, what would you do for a trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girl for the 20th anniversary Hooters swimsuit pageant?
To hang out with Hooters girls, I would bite off my own toenails.
Like, you're flexible enough to do that?
Yeah, I can get my foot up to my mouth. I also kind of got an ingrown toenail, so it might be kind of cooler that way.
Come on down.
That sounds like it's right up our alley.
Come on down.
All right.
Hold on a second. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
And we got nowhere to go but uphill on this. But I know as the show goes on, here's another one. The stunts will get better. Hi, Don and Mike Show. What would you do?
I will eat a whole box of X-Lax, and then I'll tape what happens afterwards.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the kind of thing we can't have happen.
Charlie, can someone eat X-Lax? Well, you know what you could do. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to get around the rules, but you could just say you're going to
Here comes Charles Loring Broyhill.
Eat a lot of candy.
No consuming of excrement.
That's not excrement.
It's not excrement.
He said he was going to eat X-Lax, then evacuate, and then eat it.
No, he said tape it. I think.
I'll tape what happens after I eat the whole box.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Ridiculous, but fine.
Okay, yeah. Hold on a second. Now, who wants to... So we're going to what? Watch the tape of what comes out?
I can do it two ways. I can either eat it on the show in front of you guys or...
No. You can't eat your own number two.
No, he's talking about eating X-Lax.
Yeah.
Why do I think... Didn't somebody die eating X-Lax?
You could overdose on
All right,
it.
so let's
You can OD on X-Lax.
Yeah,
let's say you have a couple of X-Lax, and then you go back to the men's room and you do what X-Lax does, and you want to tape what happens then?
I'll tape the colon blow.
I don't follow this. Are you gonna actually tape like after you sit on the bowl?
Yeah, I'm going to tape me on the toilet.
First of all, it's not like you could come in there. Call me crazy. I happen to be very familiar with what we're talking about right now. It's not like you could come in here and eat the X-Lax and then run down to the bathroom. It's not going to happen that quick.
Not that fast.
I know.
Although it's a 4-hour show, so he could eat the X-Lax.
Well, what I'm saying is I happen to know of a product that would expedite that quite nicely.
Oh, that stuff you had to take for your colonoscopy.
It's an over-the-counter product called Fleet Phospho Soda that you put a tablespoon in 8 ounces of water or 8 ounces of ginger ale, and you drink that at 10-minute increments, and then I would guarantee you by the end of the show something would happen.
You want to come in and do that?
I'll do it.
All right, hold on a second.
He'll cleanse his colon, and it's Dr. Safe.
Hello, Don and Mike.
How you doing?
Hey, what would you do for the Hooters trip to Las Vegas tomorrow?
Well, I would tape my eyelids open a la Clockwork Orange, and I would let those Hooters girls rub spicy Hooters hot wings in my eyeballs, taped open, dry as a bone.
No, okay. Here's the thing. The Hooters girls are not here tomorrow.
I love the people with the magical scenarios.
Clockwork Orange.
I like Clockwork Orange, and then they would fly some Hooters girls in by helicopter.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hey, what would you do for this trip to Las Vegas?
Tomorrow, for the trip to Las Vegas, I will roll a die, and whatever numbers appears, that's how many bottles of KO Pectate I will drink straight in front of you guys.
KO Pectate.
Well, not even KO Pectate.
That's like Pepto-Bismol, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, or the liquid of your choice. The nastiest tasting medicine is...
You got to do the legwork on that, my friend. I'm sorry. You got to come up with it. That's why it's called
sleeping on the fly or shifting on the fly here. Whatever.
That's why it's called What Would You Do? You guys think of what you would do. How are you doing, Mike?
Maybe I'm not doing too hot.
No, you're doing great.
Maybe I'm not that with it today.
You're doing great.
Bear with me.
No, come on. I like this.
I don't know.
I like the relaxed Mike O'Mara.
Well, I'm always relaxed when I'm in here. I'm just...
now you're anally relaxed,
I'm a little beyond relaxed. But hey... I'm very happy, too.
Of course you just had the best romantic experience since you've been separated.
No, it's very good to get a procedure done and have it all done and know that everything's all right.
Let's clear out the lines now and get a call 100 for $1,000 for the secret sound. Do you know the phone number?
Huh?
You didn't know it yesterday when you were straight.
Now, if I didn't know it yesterday, how could I possibly know it today?
Guess at our phone number today.
1-877-636
No.
1067.
No.
1-877 396 1-877 365
Rob, hey. No fair. Rob's holding up the fingers.
1-877 365 3310.
That's right.
1-877 365 1067.
No.
1-877 365 1100.
No.
11 something?
No. 877-365-3636.
Oh, I knew that.
Be the 100th caller right now. Good luck.
They're very easy to...
Wait. Hold on. Listen, I'm not going to start yelling about the equipment today.
No. Don't do it.
But look at that. That's jam.
Wow.
Because yesterday, I yelled about the equipment, and then our engineer...
How's Wendell? Is Wendell here today?
I have not... I looked for him all day today, and I haven't seen him.
He's not in the building?
Yesterday, I yelled about the equipment, and then Wendell took it personally and got mad and threw stuff and stormed out of the building.
So no peace has been made with Wendell so far today?
No, I've not had the chance. Let me try this again. Mike, the phone number is...
1-877-351...
Hey.
No, I'm not doing it.
1-877-365-3636.
There you go.
Perfect. 1-877-365-3636. Call now. Number 100 is a big winner.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Suck on it, Trebek. Suck it long and suck it hard. That's beautiful. You kiss your mother with that mouth. No, but I did something to your mother with this mouth.
The Don and Mike Show. God damn it. The Don and Mike Show.
Right.
If you don't like them, you can go eat one. The Don and Mike Show. To make them hit you, Don and Mike.
See, the machine was on continuous from all the Sabian tapes. So now we've...
It's not a bad machine, though, right? The machine is functioning?
No, that machine is... I almost said the T word. That machine is breast.
Reliable.
That's jugs. That machine is
Hogan's.
Yeah, right.
Consobulators.
Right.
Torpedoes.
Like cows. That is teats. That machine is teats. Mwah! Great machine.
Which number is that? Just so I know, so I can give it a kind look.
CD number 3. That's a good one.
Good machine.
Hello there, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, what is going on?
Howdy, my friend. Listen, you are caller number 100.
What was that? What?
Oh, I don't know. That was my celebration cheer.
Oh, celebration cheer. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Rob Pendleton.
Rob, where you from?
Kansas City, Virginia.
Rob Pendleton Christensen.
Rob, you won an autographed copy of Girls Tell All. Behind-the-scenes sex book, www.girlstellall.com. Oh, and don't forget that Pumpkin's coming on the show today to tell us how many nerds she's met.
Ooh, Pumpkin.
Plus, you have won tickets to see Earth, Wind, and Fire live at Wolf Trap Tuesday, June 3 at 8 p.m. Wow. For tickets, go to tickets.com or wolftrap.org. Now, it's a common everyday sound we have for you. It's a sound that does not involve carbonation. It's not the sound of a... there's more sound in your cell phone than there is in our secret
What sound. Are you doing? Are you driving with the window down?
Yes, I put it off now. I'm sorry.
You put it off?
I put it up. I apologize.
Oh, he put it up. Okay. The sound is not a beverage being opened, not a can. What did I just hear there?
Like a two-way radio or something?
What are you doing?
I am driving. Windows are up. Everything's quiet.
What was that radio sound we heard?
There is no radio.
No, there was something in the background that we heard.
We heard something.
I think it's that enema drug that you've been taking.
No,
All of us hear it.
smart guy.
No,
heard
we all
something
heard it.
distinctly. Wise guy. Trouble, Rob.
No, I promise you there is nothing going on.
Really?
I promise.
Do me a favor. Maybe use your cell phone. Just get your cell phone and just go like this with it on the dashboard just a couple of times.
Okay.
All right, now do me a favor. Press the end key.
Oh, sorry, I forgot which button that was. Guys, I promise there's nothing going on here.
Do that thing one more time. Just really, because sometimes the phone gets out of kilter.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Listen, if you're going to patronize me, I'm just going to take another caller.
I'm not going to patronize you anymore.
Okay, then take the phone and seriously do that on the dashboard, right on the part where you speak.
Will do.
Look at how quiet it is now that he you know what it is? It's a little delay as we're talking. I think that's what it is. But then now I don't hear it anymore.
Right, because he banged on his phone on the dashboard.
I did everything you asked.
Okay, now undo your pants. Undo your pants.
Pants are undone.
Put the phone in there.
In your pants.
Go ahead.
This isn't a vibrating phone, though.
No, but
I don't care.
Keep talking to us as you put it in your pants.
Put the phone in your pants, underneath your underpants, by your genitals.
But I won't be able to hear what you're saying.
Come on.
Exactly.
Just do it and just talk. Let us know the phone is really in your pants.
Dynamite, the phone is now in my pants.
I don't believe
No,
that.
he's cheating.
I don't believe that, sir. Hello?
Don and Mike, I'm pulling the phone back up now.
Don't you
The
think
phone
it
was in my pants.
was too clear?
Yeah, put it in the backside.
Bad part.
You don't have to actually put it in your butt, but put the phone like in the crack, right in the top crack.
Rest it there like it's a cradle.
And then
Hold on.
say
Here it
something
comes.
to us. Okay.
Don, the phone is now on the top part of my backside.
I believe him.
All right, now we got the phone now we got a guy to put the phone in his ass.
Now we've made him earn a chance to play it.
Yeah, I think so.
Don and Mike, I just put my phone in my butt.
Right. Now smell it. Now lick it. Come on, lick it. Ah! All right,
Wow, you have earned the right to play, sir.
You passed the test.
Well, thank you. What would I do?
We will, oh no, we're not doing that. It's, although, you could come down tomorrow and win a trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah, he's already qualified as a finalist.
If you did
And
that.
lick my phone again?
Yeah, we're going to play you a sound, a common sound that has nothing to do with opening up a jar or a bottle. I will play you the sound, give you 30 seconds to think about it, identify the sound, win $1,000. Please don't answer until the highly medicated Mike sings like
The Lynch Mob.
And we wish you Godspeed.
Caller, name this sound.
Rob?
Yes? I'm here.
Got everything we need except the sound. Oh, there you go. Bingo. There it is.
Click.
No, there it is. I'll be glad to play it for you again. Here it is. Did you get it that time?
I got it.
Okay. One more time. There it is.
Come down and beware of the Black Fist, the gorilla straight mother effing killers in the mist.
Yeah. Yeah. For $1,000. What is that sound?
Is it the sound of somebody stepping on a piece of gum and stepping up?
For being such a potentially bad caller.
Right.
This guy's done everything right. Mm-hmm. He banged on his phone on the dashboard. Mm-hmm. He put the phone allegedly down the front of his pants.
Then down the back of his pants. Then he smelled it and licked it.
And he had a good guess.
Yeah.
But still...
Oh, we're sorry.
No shirt.
Well, remember.
No shirt, no dice.
But remember.
What?
Every guess
is a clue for you. He's a big fan.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Hold on just a second. Jim Skin is standing by here.
Oh, good.
But before he does, it's not a big deal, the monthly ratings. We don't obsess about them unless they're Philadelphia, where our career is hanging by a tampon thread. But we do want to thank the good people of the D.C. Metro who listen to us on WJFK FM. When we took over from the skateboarders, which was in the fall, we were in 18th place, and now you guys have jumped us all the way up to 3rd.
Yeah.
That's in the overall ratings in the beauty pageant. Adults 25-54, which is our money demo. Money. Oh, you guys. It's gone from a 1-1 to a 2-3 to a 5-7 to a 6-3 to a 6-6.
Wow. We really appreciate that.
Men and women 18 to 34. It's gone from a 2-1 to a 4-7 to a 7-1 to a 9-3 to a 9.5.
That is what we've been looking for.
And men 18 plus, it's gone from a 2-1 to a 3-6 to a 6-9 to a 7-0 to an 8-0.
And we say it all the time. We're going to say it again. Thank you very much because, we don't have to really worry as much here as in other places like Philadelphia, but we do care, and it is very, very important to have this as a springboard, and it always has been.
So thank you, everybody, Washington, D.C. on WJFK FM with the monthly Arbitron rating.
God, that was hard for me to say.
It's just a month thing, though,
yeah, right.
But here at least we know that we're on we have a contract, but we don't have a guy who's got it out for us. Is his tape still in, or did you put that one away?
What, his CD?
Oh, never mind. Forget it. No, it'd take too much time, Robbie. Don't worry about it. We'll just go to Mr. Skin.
That's right.
I was thinking that the Tim Sabian tapes were in there, but they've already moved the Tim Sabian tapes out.
I'm starting to get, we got about 10 of them, right?
There's 38 of them.
38 of them total?
38 of them on one CD.
You're playing a certain group in hot rotation. There's one I love where it's just... He's Sabian.
Anyway, thank you for the monthly ratings, the Arbitrons. We do appreciate it.
I don't want to talk to anyone else but Sabian.
Joining us now is the inventor of the world's greatest website, www.mrskin.com. Here's Jim McBride, Mr. Skin. Hey, Mr. Skin, Jimmy, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. I don't remember which one it was last week that you gave us, but I ended up following up on it, and once again...
You added it to your collection?
Yeah. Every week, Mr. Skin has something great.
He does.
He has the stuff from the movies, if there's any nudity in the movies, but really he's found his niche with the DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I know what it was. It was the movie with the chick from The Matrix. Carrie Ann Moss.
Ah, yes.
The one where she's, I went to the site.
Getting out of the shower?
Saw the pictures of her, and then we went and we saw The Matrix Reloaded, and it was,
you bought Red Planet.
Yeah, she got a hot body. Yeah, the one with Val Kilmer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Rockin' body.
She also did a movie called Soft Kill from 1994 where she's naked, but that's real hard to find. It's not available on DVD, but, Red Planet you could find.
Now, here's the conundrum this weekend, that you got... the Jim Carrey movie. And
Almighty, right.
I love Jim Carrey. He's really, really, really funny. And I love Jennifer Aniston. Mike and I, even before Maxim Magazine every year, have rated women. And she's been close to the top. Actually, this year she was my number one. Every day for inspiration, Jim, I have a picture of Jennifer Aniston right here in this dog ear.
You've had that for years. That is, my God, look at that thing. It looks like an antique.
This is Jennifer Aniston, I think, from GQ, where she has a wet T-shirt on. And here's a picture that one of our listeners sent us from the Emmys, where you can really see some nipplage happening. And I'm thinking, all right, Bruce Almighty, I've seen the ads where Jennifer Aniston says to Jim Carrey, my breasts are bigger. Look, my breasts are bigger. But then I see at the end it's rated PG-13.
Small a detail that should always be checked out prior to getting one's hopes up.
Yeah, and for those of us that actually count these kind of things, PG-13 means absolutely no nudity whatsoever. Isn't that right?
It's occasionally you'll get one here or there, some brief stuff, but 99% of the time the answer is no nudity.
If you want to really see breasts, it's going to have an R rating.
Right.
All right, and there is absolutely nothing in the theaters this weekend, right?
Well, there's the other movie, Bruce Almighty, of course, is PG-13, and it is fun to think that you can make Jennifer Aniston's breasts bigger, but of course she doesn't show them in that. And then the other movie is The In-Laws, which is another PG-13 movie. There's a girl named Emmy Laybourne who lifts up her skirt to reveal her underwear, but the only boobs you see in this flick are Michael Douglas and Albert Brooks. Really a funky flick. I like the Albert Brooks from the 80s. This new version, I'm not too crazy.
Yeah, and I hear this movie is just a suck.
It's just weird to see these guys acting like that. I don't know.
Jim, there is no bigger Albert Brooks fan than me. I mean, back in the day, when I worked at WLS, Albert Brooks used to crank call me.
Oh, really?
He used to seriously crank call me. He would make crazy phone calls to me, and I'd put them on the air, and it wasn't until one time I had him as a guest. He said, I guess you don't realize, I've called your show about 50 times. Right away. I loved him. I loved all of his early movies. I was cut out of broadcast news. He actually gave me a spot. Mike's car ended up making in that movie.
I think so. That's right.
But I'll tell you when Albert Brooks lost it. It was... Well, there were two steps. First, even though it's a great movie, Defending Your Life.
That's when he started the move.
When he made out with Meryl Streep.
He started moving into the safe zone.
And then in the early 90s, that was when he was just getting into this bad time period here.
I don't know if you've seen the movie The Muse.
The Muse is probably one of the worst movies.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it really is one of the worst, and it's his worst performance ever, I think.
Awful. Anyway.
There's some Sharon Stone buttage in that, though.
Way to go. Yeah, and you're always on the case, Mr. Skip.
Yeah, Jim, there's a scene in that movie where Sharon Stone is going to spend the night in Albert Brooks and Andie MacDowell's bed, and she takes off her robe, and I've always wondered if you just did the stop screen thing for a second, do you see anything more than Sharon Stone's butt?
No, it's just butt, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good butt, especially for someone that was up in years at the time.
All right, listen, on DVD. Now, I love this, that we have a reference point. I'm sure you're not going to know who this actress is, Mike, but Jim, you should know one of our all-time favorite movies is American Psycho.
Right. Yes.
Mike, you remember the secretary?
Yeah.
From American Psycho?
Yeah, his personal secretary?
Right. Now, remember, she's the one that he almost kills, and then at the last minute he decides not to?
Yeah. I love that movie, and the girl you're talking about is Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah.
I'm never sure if it's Chloe Sevigny, Chloe Sevigny, Chloe Sevigny.
One of them strange names. There are two actresses floating around with their weird kind of Polish names. They're very difficult to pronounce. And the other one was in the movie with Tom Cruise, which is Eyes Wide Shut, and she plays the daughter that's with the two Asian guys.
Sobieski.
Those are the two names that I always get confused with.
That Levy, doesn't she look like a young Helen Hunt?
Absolutely.
Yes,
a little hotter.
And bigger chesticles, too.
Okay, so why did you open up with the picture of the girl from American Psycho?
Well, I was actually going to close with that, but this is that's okay. It's either way we could go here.
You know, every week I say to Lisa, are these pictures in the right order?
Yeah, there's really, the order, it's fine.
I think she's dyslexic, though.
No, it's not her fault. I sent them to her, but the order doesn't matter. Well, the big deal, see, what's happening here, the reason I sent this is we have a couple of skin turns at the Cannes Film Festival, and these guys a couple days ago sent us this report, and when they sent it, I actually sent back saying, wait a second, confirm, I'm not, this doesn't sound right. And what this movie's about, it's written and directed by Vincent Gallo. Do you know this dude? He did Buffalo 66, real freaky guy.
I've heard the name, but I don't remember the movie.
He's a really strange character, but he's the writer, director, and producer of this movie, and Chloe Sevigny would be the biggest female star of this movie. Now, he's a mainstream actor, or somewhat. She definitely is a mainstream actress. At the 1 hour and 50-minute mark between him and her, her to him.
Jim, just for our ridiculous, retarded censors, you got to just say oral.
Okay, gotcha. My bad. She gives him an oral report.
Listen. So she gives him the oral report.
She gives him an oral report, and and I am not talking a Skinamax oral report. I am talking full-on X-rated stuff. And it's causing incredible controversy out there because, guys like Roger Ebert said it's the worst movie he's ever seen. Critics stormed out, all these guys that, hoity-toity stuff. But the bottom line is, in a mainstream American film, there is a scene with that happening, and it's causing a huge controversy. And there's some other really, graphic nude scenes.
And it's making you very happy, isn't it?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. Now, here's the thing. In Europe, for the last 6 or 7 years, there's been a number of movies that have come out with oral reports, with full-on sex. The scenes that were, always, used to be in just porn, but now these artists, directors out in Europe have started to, put this in the movies, and we've started. We've started to put this in our site saying, this is great. We only do mainstream movies, but if they're going to put that in a mainstream movie, we'll put it right. So everyone's digging it at our site. Now, the Americans always, 5 to 10 years behind the Europeans when it comes to film nudity. Now we're starting to see this. So I hope this is a good trend. Now, of course, when this film comes to theaters here, that scene will be chopped out in most places. When it's out, Blockbuster will never carry that scene. But I'm sure there'll be a DVD director's cut that has that scene that you could check it out.
You can see the chick that was Patrick Bateman's secretary giving an oral report.
And she's been in other movies, too. Mainstream movies.
Oh, yeah. Like she's been in If These Walls Could Talk Too. Right. Boys Don't Cry. I mean, she's been in a lot of movies. And it's just pretty wild. And they're sitting at these press conferences. And it's really gotten a lot of attention for this movie. So.
All right, Jim, let's go to adaptation.
Yeah. Is it adaptation?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, adaptation.
Yeah. Adaptation is that Nicolas Cage movie. Everyone's really into this flick. It's out on DVD this week, and there's a girl in there named Judy Greer who has during a fantasy scene has a real nice topless scene. I really think I'm a big fan of her breasts. Her as an actress, I can't say much, but I am a big fan of her breasts.
Well, listen, Jim, you don't have to face, but man, you're right. She does have a great set of jugs.
Yep. She looks great. And what also is interesting about this movie, there's a scene where they show Meryl Streep on an internet site topless. But I want people to know that it is a body double. They did the cut and paste thing. But if you do want to see Meryl Streep topless, I never want to leave you hanging out to dry. In the movie Silkwood from the 80s, with Cher, 24 minutes in, she does flash a guy.
You are such a perv. You are such a perv. As you go through MrSkin.com, first you see this actress, Judy Greer from Adaptation, and she does have really pretty boobs.
Yep.
And then you have Meryl Streep, and it says, Meryl Streep's body double. And then you go to the next page, and it has to be a scene from, what was the name of that movie with Cher? The name of this one? Silkwood. On screen, it had to be maybe, 5 seconds?
No, less than that.
And is that the only nipple you see is like right above the guy's head?
Yeah, but you got to freeze frame that.
Wow.
But you do get to see Meryl Streep's nipple, and
not a bad nipple.
No, not at all. And you know what? When that's the extent of someone's career nudity, now you had a little in Bridges of Madison County, but it was some body double and very obscured other shots. But for all the movies she's been in, that one flash is really her one true nude scene.
You've got it.
It's important. It's important.
Looking at this, I would guess that she is at best cup size B.
I'd say she's a B minus.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you. I mean, that's absolutely true.
Certain times of the month she's a B. Other times she could drop down a notch. So.
I'm looking at this Judy Greer, and most people wouldn't know her from Eve. Right. You might recognize her face, and if you saw the movie, if you could sit through the movie, I hated the movie, but man, she's got, you know what? Those are really milky jugs.
Yep.
That's the only word that I can use. They're
perfect.
Yeah. They're salmon colored.
Yes.
They're big, but yet they're not overly big. You know what I mean?
Got a great shape to them too.
Yeah.
Nice curvature.
And a real redhead too. It looks like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know, Mike.
That we can't confirm. We cannot confirm that from the adaptation.
And finally, Jim, who is Amy Jo Johnson?
Well, since I launched my website about 3.5 years ago, I have been getting emails from guys saying, has Amy Jo Johnson ever been nude? Has Amy Jo Johnson ever been nude? You might not. I don't know if you guys would know her, but she was a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger in the early '90s. She played the Pink Power Ranger. She was also on the television show Felicity. She played Julie. Now, in this movie, Pursuit of Happiness, which is a new release DVD out this week, she shows her pink-nosed Power Rangers during a scene where she is in bed with a guy. And it's a distant shot, but I got to say, based on the fanaticism of her fans, I'm sure they'll dig this. I want to stress this is not a 3-star great nude scene, but she is definitely topless. You could definitely see him. And Amy Jo Johnson in Pursuit of Happiness is finally naked. This movie really didn't play in theaters much. It's almost pretty much a straight-to-cable, straight-to-DVD thing. So you got to check this out if you're a fan of hers.
That's too funny. So if you like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you can see one of them, and she's on top in the sex scene with the guy. And you're right. You see the pinkies. Well, Jimmy, as we review, we've got the thought that
one. Let me see that last one. Yeah,
we've got the thought that Patrick Bateman's secretary will soon be on film giving oral. You have this week the great boobs of Judy Greer in Adaptation.
Right.
Then you've got Meryl Streep's body double. Then Meryl Streep's actual boobs, and one of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's a pretty good week for you, considering the only movie that came out is Bruce Almighty.
He had to work hard this week.
I could usually come up with some good. Give me a week, I'll have some good stuff. But everyone's going to want to know the name. That movie's Brown Bunny, the one out at the Cannes Film Festival. So be on the lookout for that. I definitely am. I'm mad I didn't send myself out there to see the dark.
I was going to ask you. Your skin turns are out there, but you're back at the ranch, huh?
Well, you know what? It comes down to this: is realistically, it's just for me to sit through a 2-hour movie to see 8 seconds of skin. It's easier for me to wait for the DVD. Now, if it's a must-see, if you will, I will go. But I mean, I didn't know this was going to happen. What are you going to do?
Hey, do you know, Jim? I mean, not that I'm totally into this chick or anything, but do you know if she gives him a happy ending?
There is no final explosion, if you will. They don't show that, but it's still a 2 to 3 minute scene. So
oh my God!
Well, yeah, this is not a quick clip. This is like they should have the bad music in the background, and the guy should have one of those bad mustaches.
Outstanding, good report, Jimmy. We'll see you next week.
All right, take care.
I'm telling you, this guy's got the best website in the world, and he is my favorite guest every week. It's pretty much the same stuff every week, but he's such a horn dog.
And that Chloe Sevigny is a very bankable, tabloidable actress. You read a lot about her. It's going to be a big story. I think he's probably scooping what we're going to be reading about very shortly.
Oh yeah. And who else would go to the trouble to find Meryl Streep's body double
and then her nipple?
And then the only movie in her 100-year career where for a nanosecond she showed a nip. And he's got it.
He's got them all.
The website is www.mrskin.com.
Oh, right.
We love him. He's great. We got a break, and we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
At Reparations Technical Institute, we offer a cornucopia of educational and business opportunities for brothers and sisters to pursue higher learning. We from the pursuit, brother.
Brothers, join us at Reparations Technical Institute and learn hatred for the white devil in a relaxed campus atmosphere where classes range
from
hatred for the white devil
to
advanced hatred for the white devil
and
volleyball.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say,
hey, what happened?
I don't know.
Don and Mike are the afternoon guys.
Right.
Is anyone listening? Hey, what happened?
With roughly half of our affiliates still airing the program, it's the Don and Mike Show.
Hey, what happened?
I'm going to mention that our lines are open now at 877-365-3636 because we've...
hey, what happened?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Only 5 people saw the movie A Mighty Wind.
Yeah, and and that's. I think you've got the best moment of A Mighty Wind.
Hey, what happened?
Anyway, our lines are open because tomorrow on the show we're doing WWYD. I know a lot of people I saw Clay Aiken last night had a WWJD bracelet on.
What would Jesus do?
Yes, but we have WWYD. What would you do for a trip to Las Vegas? Right. To join the Hooters girls for the 20th anniversary swimsuit pageant with over 100 beautiful Hooters girls, July 8th and 9th at the Paris Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Maybe the best trip we've ever given away. I mean, it's Las Vegas. It's Las Vegas-style gambling, Las Vegas-style drinking, and 100 Hooters girls.
The best-looking Hooters girls.
Yeah, the 100 most beautiful Hooters girls.
You put that all together, and we can't enter, can we?
No, we can't, but we need to know what you would do to win this trip. It's an in-studio contest tomorrow, so come on down. And while we're waiting for those calls, Timmy O'Bibene, if you want to come on in.
Hey, Timmy!
But hold on. Joe says here's how he has screened this call. A-hole, location, A-holeville. It says name, A-hole.
Right, location, A-holeville.
Comments, he's an a-hole.
He's an a-hole.
So these calls always go right to the top of the list. Hello.
Very good.
Hello, Don and Mike.
You're an a-hole.
I'm an a-hole, apparently.
You're an a-hole, and it's
I
okay.
got a couple of things, man, I'd like to address.
Dive right in, sir.
Well, the most important one is...
Take a breath.
That phone screener, man, he's the oldest phone screener you say in the business.
Joe.
Retiring.
All right, now, why are you calling us? Why are you
I'm calling you. I've been trying to call you for 2 months. He puts me on hold. I get disconnected.
What?
We need... Okay, Jennifer Aniston. No naked pictures of her nowhere.
Okay, goodbye.
And it's anywhere.
Anyway.
We need better grammar in America.
Joe, you were right. That guy was an a-hole.
Joe.
Hey, what happened?
Now, listen, here's the deal. I don't know what happened to Timmy.
Timmy just stepped out. Now he's stepping back in again.
The Nigerian Nightmare. And
what is going on?
All right, I'll tell you, Mike.
I want to be connected here.
Soon to return
as
the newsmaker of the week.
Right.
Our friend, Timmy O'Bibene.
Very good.
On the third floor.
All right, hey, Timmy. And my part-time running mate.
Timmy came up to me before the show. And I still love the fact that he calls me Captain, like I'm Captain Picard.
Very cool.
Yeah,
he says,
Captain, man.
Says, Captain.
You haven't seen D.C. until Timmy's giving you a tour of D.C.
He says, I got a chick, a girl, a woman from Australia.
Yes.
And she's
a perky, pretty thing.
That she's doing some kind of internship where she's going to radio and TV stations to learn about media in the United States.
Well, tie me kangaroo down.
And here she is now, and your name is?
Monique.
Monique. And Monique, where are you from originally in Australia?
I'm originally from Adelaide, which is a tiny little country town, sort of at the very, very bottom.
Is that near Brisbane?
No.
Is it near Sydney?
No.
How did you meet Timmy O'Bibene?
Shall we say out dancing?
Out dancing.
You
shall
rock.
say that.
That's why he's the guy. You want to go see DC?
Out dancing.
Is Timmy a good dancer?
Oh, I'd say so, yeah.
I've never seen Timmy dance because when he's with me, I make him drink.
That's right.
Horrible person.
Did Timmy bang you the first night he met you?
He's a gentleman.
Gentlemen.
So when
I don't even know if you're allowed to ask me that.
I'm allowed to ask you. You don't have to answer, but I'm allowed to ask.
So what's the rules then?
Pardon me?
I said, what's the rules then?
Well, just answer.
The rule is, I think. Well, let me just ask. Have you had?
You have to be nice.
I'm being very nice. Timmy's a very close friend.
Oh yeah.
Have you had sex with Timmy?
No comment.
No
that means that,
way to go, Timmy.
That means yes.
And now they're shaking hands.
Hold on, we got a call about the contest, and we'll get back to Timmy. Hello, Tommy.
Tommy. This is Tommy.
Tommy,
Mike?
Tommy, what would you do? Oh, you're not the what would you do guy.
No, I'm not the one who would you do that. I'm sorry. Hello? I just wanted to let you know, I've listened to your show since I was in 4th grade. I'm a Nigerian-born American now. I'm stuck in traffic on the way to Bethesda to get really wasted with a few friends. I just had to call you because I've been reminiscing this whole ride about how long I've been listening to you. I remember when I was in 4th grade, y'all were supposed to come up to my school when we won this, like we were still.
Timmy, maybe it's me, but this guy doesn't sound Nigerian.
Do you
not
speak?
anymore.
Aren't there like 700 languages in Nigeria, Timmy? And like
there are
lots of languages over there.
Timmy,
I can't even hear the guy because I don't have a headphone. So.
Can you turn up the monitor, Rob, and
Lucky
turn that
in
up?
a way.
Say something in Nigerian.
I speak, Timmy, Yoruba.
Oh, he speaks a different language.
See, that's always the
I
case.
Yoruba, Yoruba.
Oh, okay. He's saying something like, I mean, I can understand it. He's saying something like, do I understand Yoruba, right?
Yes. Lagos, before, I'm not very fluent, but Lagos, Nigeria.
You were born in Lagos.
Right.
Yeah.
Lagos.
Mike knows it now.
Lagos,
Nigeria.
That's right.
That's the capital, isn't it?
Well, it used to be, not anymore.
Okay.
All right, listen, thank you, Tommy.
All right, thank you, guys.
I think I got somebody for the contest here. Wayne? Hello, Wayne?
Don Mike.
Yes, Wayne, what would you do for a trip?
I will drink my own tobacco spit.
Now, that's a winner.
That is a good one.
You will drink your own tobacco spit.
Absolutely.
And that's after a day of it?
You know what? I'll start in the morning about 6 o'clock.
There you go.
Save it up.
Wow.
And I'll down it.
Amen. Hold on a second. We'll see
Very
you
good.
tomorrow. And don't forget, we got to get these guys here starting early.
Nothing like that. I can't wait till he brings that Dixie cup in here.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Oh, I think he's going to bring a big spittoon in.
Big bucket.
Yo, hi, Ray. What would you do for a trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girls?
I tell you what, man, I've been working hard in the weight room, so what I'm going to do is come in there and pose for you guys and show you how awesome my body looks, man.
Hey, listen, we're not fags.
Come on, you're not? What?
Well, could we let him pose for the women at the station because we never give anything back?
Now we're talking.
No, I don't want some guy coming down here posing.
He doesn't. We don't have to even see it.
What kind of talent is that, though?
Well, females, man.
What is the deal with your body?
It's all cut up.
He's very proud of it. It's all cut up, and whatnot.
I have been working out. Hello, Don and Mike. Joe, what would you do for the trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girls?
Don and Mike, what's up, buddy?
Hey, my friend, what would you do?
I would eat a dollar bill and crap out 4 quarters.
Oh, okay. Come on, be serious.
Come on, please, come on now. We have Timmy here, and we have a girl from Australia.
What is her name, Timmy? What is your name? Shall I ask you? What is your name?
My name's Monique.
Monique.
Except you sound far nicer than I do.
All right, Monique.
Monique.
All right, g'day.
Let me ask you something, Monique.
Sure.
Do you enjoy our Outback steakhouses?
I can't say I've ventured yet.
You mean you haven't had a bloomin' onion?
No.
They're bonded.
Have you seen the Crocodile Dundee?
No.
Have you seen the Crocodile Hunter?
No, not the Crocodile Hunter.
Okay. We're gonna do the music.
Wow.
Now, what? Before I give you I'm gonna give you the quiz, Tim, if you don't mind.
Sure.
The quiz?
Before I give you the quiz that everybody takes when they come on the show, why is it that you're going to various TV and radio stations? Do you want to get into the broadcasting business?
That was actually a little bit of a fib.
That was a what?
A fib.
Bit of a fib.
Fib.
A little white
It's
lie.
a fib. That means she's not telling the truth. Then why are you here?
Just a PR doing
I'm doing a PR internship and just wanted to come down and say hi to you guys.
Oh,
that's very nice. Hi.
That's lovely.
Need some females on the show.
Once a jelly swag man can fly a billy bong under the shade of a coolie bot tree.
Oi.
Like that?
Did you enjoy the movie Kangaroo Jack?
I haven't seen it, have you?
Great export from your country. I believe it was American made, but based loosely on your country. Here is the thought.
Have you been to my country?
Never. But it was a talking kangaroo.
I think it was a documentary, wasn't it?
Skippy. That's Skippy.
Hello, Don and Mike. What would you do for the trip to Las Vegas? Hello?
Hello.
Pay attention.
Yeah, what would you do?
I want to shave my short and curlies and glue into my face as a beard like a nice little Amish style and wear them out to the trip to Vegas.
So you'll shave down there and then you will glue them to your face?
Yeah, it's like an Amish beard.
You're in. Shave your pubes.
And they're red, too.
Oh, my God.
Shave your pubes and glue them to your face.
Very nice.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello? What would you do? Yeah, turn your radio down. What would you do?
I'd shave my balls and eat the pubic hair.
Was he just copying the last guy?
I think he said he would shave his balls and eat.
Did somebody already do that?
Did you say you would eat?
Hasn't that been done?
Oh, all right. Then I'll shave my grundle hair.
Not with balls. Oh, what? Do you mean like your a-hole hair?
Yeah. Dude, there's 100 hooter chicks. Who wouldn't do it?
Yeah, so you'll shave all the hair down there and then
eat it?
Yeah, as long as I can mix it with cottage cheese or something.
All right. With cottage, you know what? It will have to be cottage cheese.
All right, you're in. Hold on a second, please. Wow. Hold on. Hello, Donna. I hope someone in the back room is writing all these down and giving these guys to come in, the times to come in. Hello, Rich. What would you do?
Don and Mike, how are you, Radio God?
We're doing great.
I will take a hot dog, wipe my dirty area with it, and then eat it.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think the lawyers will let you do that. However, you could take a hot dog and simply put it down the front of your underpants and then eat it. I don't think they'd let you put the hot dog in the toaster. But I think...
Not quite in the toaster, kind of like alongside the toaster.
I think that's acceptable.
Alongside the toaster.
Hold on. Let me get a double check.
Next to the mustard dispenser.
Hold on. Brown mustard.
Oh, dear. Hello.
Hey, what if a guy... Now, I know a guy can't put a hot dog in his,
bun.
Yeah.
Bun.
But he can put a hot dog all around there, can't he, and then eat it?
I would have to think so.
Fantastic. All right, thanks, Charlie.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Very good.
See, that's why he's such a good producer. Sure, I would think so.
I would think so.
And then the fun part is he actually has to call the lawyers then.
Yeah, then he comes in with the real schedule tomorrow.
Yeah, but the fun part is just thinking of Charlie calling the lawyers, these lawyers that make like $400 an hour.
Hello, counselor. Yes, he'd like to put the hot dog down there next to his bun.
Hello, Don and Mike show. What would you do for the trip to Las Vegas? Jason?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, what would you do?
This is what I'd do. I'd wear an adult diaper while wearing a bra, high heels, with an adult female sex toy and sing the Liberace song You Have.
He would wear an adult diaper, high heels, and a brassiere, and sing a Liberace song to a love doll, a plastic love doll.
Sure. Come on down. Hold on a second.
You have to bring the song.
We got a spot for you.
Yeah, right. Prepare.
We got a spot for you. Now, beyond being Timmy's... how long are you going to be in the States?
I'm here until August.
Oh, until... Wow. Yes.
All summer.
Wow.
A summertime internship.
Are you staying with Timmy, or do you have separate accommodations?
I have my own little pad.
Your own little pad?
No. Is Timmy living there now?
I wish, Mike, I wish.
When's the last time you socialized with Timmy?
It's a little while away.
A little while away. I like the way they talk over there.
Your pad that you have, is it a sanitary pad?
Talking tampons and pads and things.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 2 chicks, 2 other chicks.
Who is the...
Are they both Australian?
No.
Who is the celebrity? Who's the celebrity you think you most resemble? That's something we ask all girls on the show. Who's the celebrity that you think you most resemble?
Who do I want to most
No, who do you think you most resemble? If somebody were to say, who do you look like?
Lassie?
You know, she looks a little bit like, really, with different hair color, a little like Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman.
That's probably the biggest compliment anyone could give.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say so. So you're really not here for an internship. You're just here because you're Timmy's girlfriend, and you're in to say hi.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That works.
She's a hot Australian chick.
Could Timmy be any happier right now? Look at Timmy. He's practically like going through the roof. Look at him. He's just filled with great joy.
I'm just having fun.
Does Timmy ever score with sisters? I only see Timmy with the white devil.
He does.
I bet he does. Look at him. He's just climbing up.
Let me ask
the babe, no matter what color. There you go. That's what I thought.
Do you have any idea of Timmy's sexual history? I mean, he's a good friend, and I'm sure he's clean, but blood test.
She doesn't believe that. No, she doesn't believe that.
What were you going to say?
I said you can fill me in later.
Well,
If I wasn't married, I'd fill you in later, but say hi to my friend Mike.
Hi, how are you? It's very nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Before we give you the quiz, we have a couple people for the contest. Freddie.
Medicated today.
Freddie, what would you do to win the trip to Las Vegas?
Okay, well, I'll take a hot dog, and I'll put it down near my toaster, okay? And then I'll make it disappear in the toaster.
Oh, sorry, that's exactly what we're saying you can't do.
Original ideas.
Hello, Don and Mike. Steve, what would you do?
Have a car run over me.
How can you not say yes to having a car run over you?
Absolutely.
Hold on, we'll work out the details. Hold on, Steve. But, I hope one time one of these shows we get all these great calls. I hope at least half these guys actually show up.
And that we're allowed to do all of them.
To do the stuff.
Sure, kill him.
Can I just ask a question?
You sure can, Monique.
What is it?
That the point is to do something really gross,
Or crazy.
It's actually something that's just
to
noticeable.
win a trip to LA to be with chicks.
Win a trip to Las Vegas to be with 100 Hooters girls.
I feel so sorry for these girls.
Why?
It's so unfair of you. Have you thought about these poor women who are going to be stuck with some...
They get paid.
No, honey, they get paid. In this country, that's called, living the American dream. These are girls, the Hooters girls. Let me tell you about them. They're beautiful girls, and they all have incredibly large breasts. And they used to wear roller skates. Now they don't wear roller skates anymore. But if you ever go to Hooters, you ever been to Hooters?
Not yet.
There's one right down the street.
Yeah, I bet there's a Hooters in Australia.
They're everywhere, and we love Hooters. They're great. They have you go in there and you get big, gigantic mugs of beer and chicken wings and beautiful girls wearing very sheer stockings and little mini skirts, all in a big jugs. And it's a fantastic, and it's a family place. I'm not kidding.
I heard that they're tax deductible.
That's very true. Yes, many of them are. Yes, absolutely.
Hello, Don and Mike.
That. What a nice way of putting that, too.
Hey, Dan?
Yeah, one of your other callers said he was shaved down there. I'll actually wax my beanbag and chew on it like bubble gum.
Wax your beanbag and chew on them?
Take the wax and chew it.
Chew on the wax.
Oh, okay, you're in. Hold on.
You've never seen anything until a beanbag stretches.
Oh!
Well, okay, we didn't need that.
Hold on just a second. Monique, before you leave, everybody would want to hear you take our quiz. The sex quiz.
Ooh.
Are you ready? You wanted to come on the show. Good. Monique, I'll tell you that we've all taken this quiz.
And we've passed.
It's like a purity test.
Not really a purity test. It's just, it's not about that. It's just about information.
We've all taken it. Celebrities have taken it. Timmy's taken it. So there's nothing to fear here. Just answer honestly.
I'm chewing on my fingernails.
14 questions. Monique from Australia, have you ever been in a three-way or group sex?
How many no comments can I put there?
A no comment would mean yes. Have you ever had sex while you're menstruating?
No comment.
Yes.
Have you ever had a lesbian experience?
No, not yet.
No. I like the way she says no. It kind of sounds like N-O-Y, noi.
Have you ever made love in your parents' home?
Yes.
Have you ever enjoyed hot interracial sex?
Yes.
No,
I think we established that.
Yeah, she looked right at Timmy. Have you ever gotten your jerk on in front of others?
No.
Pardon me?
No.
No.
Remember, Don? No is noi.
Noi.
Right.
Sounds almost as good as naughty.
Have you ever had sex in a public place?
Yes.
Have you ever been filmed or photographed while having sex?
No.
Now, this is an important one. Have you ever had sex in the no-no?
What's no-no?
It's where food comes out. You know how you eat food, and then your stomach breaks down, your stomach acid breaks the...
Don, you're normally only supposed to explain that if the answer is yes. I know you're eger to explain it already.
Where BMs come out. Have you ever had sex there?
Maybe.
Now, Don, now you can give your lecture if you want. Here we go. He loves to give this lecture, which means secretly he really wants to do this.
No, there's nothing grosser. Think about it. What did you have for lunch today? Or breakfast? Monique, what'd you have?
I had banana, cereal, and yogurt.
Okay. You ate that wonderful breakfast, and you digest it, and your stomach acids break up that food.
What's it say about me that I like this part?
And then, as you go through the day and your metabolism works, you burn calories. What happens is, the end of today or the beginning of tomorrow, you're going to sit down on the toilet, and you're going to have a nice BM. And that BM is going to be the yogurt and the banana and the cereal that you have.
This is more detailed.
It comes out in the form of human waste.
Hopefully sufficient fiber as well.
Right.
It's the fiber. Well, here's what I want you to think about. The place where that comes out of, you really want someone down there doing stuff to you there? That is an exit, not an entrance.
I thought that was the guy's
place.
No, as in.
Oh, you mean his
the guy's preference, not preference, but.
The guy's preference.
What she's saying is she thought that was popular, and with some men it is.
Yeah.
Yes, with some men it is. With him, it's.
Just say the request.
Very smart.
With this man, it is very definitely not.
Guys, I say.
I don't like that. It's for me. I mean, you seem like a nice girl.
You need to be speaking to the male population.
Yeah.
Can we give her extra credit?
You seem like a nice girl, but now that I know this about you, now that I know that I could, if I want, it's not my preference.
Maybe. Didn't I say maybe?
I could bend you over like a folding chair if I wanted to. God. For God's sake. Do you swallow?
I just want to point out one thing.
Yeah.
It is fascinating to me that the thing that you are so concerned about, we always spend the most time on that. Well, I'd like everybody to think about that for a little while.
Is it our protest too much?
Yes.
No, you know what it is?
Bingo, you are a smart girl, Monique.
No, you know what it is, Monique? It's that I sit down every morning and have a wonderful BM. I sit down there every morning.
Routine.
Pardon me?
It's when you eat breakfast. I can go into the medical stuff.
Now listen, when I have a BM, I know how it smells.
Oh, God.
And sometimes I look at it in the bowl and I see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever had corn? And sometimes you see the corn in the BM. And I look at that and I think, how could anybody possibly look at that as an erotic area? Look what happens there. That's like the sewer of your body. Right?
But if you think about the other bits, they're not necessarily any more attractive.
She's got a point there. You know what?
A very smart woman.
Mitos, think you've met your match.
No, I just think I'm being polite because she's Timmy's girlfriend.
Where does the water go? Where does the water go?
Where does the water go?
Where does the water go?
Out your wiener. I've never put my mouth there. I don't care if a girl puts her mouth there. My wife can. I've been married 22 years. My wife can put it.
But from a chick's perspective, the water, the wastage.
Where the water comes out of a woman, for example.
Okay,
and I would venture to say you have put your mouth there. Sorry.
Yes, I have, but I don't put. Well, maybe then that's okay. I put my mouth where the water comes out, but I don't put my mouth where the food comes out. I'm a water guy, not a food guy.
But some might say that the water is extracted from the food also.
And some might say that you're now dragging this out. I'm ready to move to question 10, Mike.
Educational.
Okay. Monique, do you swallow? You do the other thing, so I'm assuming that you've got to do this.
That's just the next question. He's moved on to the next form of question.
So we're speaking swallow or snowball?
Snowball. Oh my! I think we're finding some down under lingo here.
We'll have to add that question.
Do you swallow?
Timmy, do you know that snowball thing that she just mentioned?
No, I never heard it.
Really?
When a guy has number 3, do you swallow it? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten your jerk on today?
No.
Not yet. Have you ever had sex in a car?
Yes.
Have you ever had a one-night stand or sex with a stranger?
Yes.
And final question, to the nearest 10, 50, 100, or 1,000, what do you estimate your total number of sexual partners to have been? during your lifetime?
There's a pause and a laugh and a giggle and a
Zero, of course, because I'm a virgin.
She's a virgin.
Right. Now, come on, don't lie to me, honey. You just told me how you like it where food comes out. How many guys?
Hey, girls don't kiss and tell.
But you have to answer the question. You're our guest. You're in our country. You're on our show.
Don, every celebrity that we give the quiz to is allowed to take the fifth if they wish to.
She's not a celebrity. She's just Timmy's girlfriend.
I thought it was almost Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was... You do look a little like Nicole.
Come on, nearest 10, 50?
Nearest 10.
What do you think, 50 guys?
No.
No.
40 guys.
30.
30.
20.
20.
10. 10 is the answer we're going to go with. Right?
Okay.
10.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I look at you and I think 3 digits.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
you're such a charmer. Wow.
Is that because I'm cheap or attractive?
Attractive.
Yeah,
attractive.
That's okay then.
3 digits. And how do you know? How do you know that I meant 3 digits like 3 numbers? And how do you know I didn't mean 3 digits like 3 fingers?
It's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
No.
Oh, this is a lovely little uncomfortable segment here.
It sure is.
I'm enjoying this. I really am.
Well, anyway, it was wonderful meeting you, Monique.
Pleasure meeting you.
Enjoy your stay in our fine country here, and I hope Timmy is a good host. I know he's a good host.
Thank you.
Mike.
Timmy, are you glad that you brought Monique by?
Oh, yeah, she's fun.
And Buzz, how did Monique do on the sex quiz?
We're giving Monique an A+ with 9 yes answers, and to the nearest 10 partners.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Monique.
All right.
Very nice.
Well
Thank you,
played.
Monique.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, Monique. What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Monique, into the microphone.
Do you keep him in line?
I will keep him in line, yeah. Oh, always, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Right.
Yes, I know.
Keep me in line, right.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, close your butt cheeks, honey. She goes, that's Monique from Australia.
From down under, Don.
Yeah. From down under the toilet paper is where she's from.
Let it go, man.
You let it go. You like
I know.
You like wind me up on that.
Because I find it always very funny when you give your lecture. But your lecture should only be given after the answer is yes. And keep giving your lecture because it gets better every time. Yeah. You go into more detail every time, you know. Hey, we got bananas and yogurt out of it.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi.
Hey, is Monique gone?
Yes, she just walked out of the
She just
studio.
left. I had a question for her. When
It is
she's
funny
having
always,
sex.
Don.
Does she? I was wondering if, when Monique has sex, if she moans or if she eeks.
Oh, get out! All these guys are the beach towels. Hi. Anyway,
and Timmy is, I really do hang out with Timmy, and he is the ultimate charmer. Hey, did you see him? Did you see how happy and giddy he was?
Because now he's going to get it tonight. He's going to get that bad sex tonight.
I know them personally. You can come on this show. Would you like to come on this show? That's a big favor. Did he come up to you and ask you that personally?
Yeah. Said, would you mind, Captain?
He seems very attractive.
Seems to really like her.
Yes.
We got a break. We'll be right back. I know more people are standing by to tell us what they would do.
He really does, Bud.
Yeah. The trip to Vegas. Stay right there.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hello, I'm Mike LaFontaine, owner and founder of High Class Management. Whoops! Comics Constant Companion. Let's start right out. Hey, what happened? As you know, back in 1970, I started on a series called What Happened? And every time something would go wrong, I would look at the camera and say, hey, what happened? We had a lot of fun with that and a lot of other catchphrases. I got a real red wagon. And I can't do my work. And I believe I was the first one to use the phrase, I don't think so. But it only lasted a year, and that's good because that's how you establish a cult. The Don and Mike Show. Is anyone listening?
Don and Mike are the afternoon guys.
It's time to lock crotches and swap gravy. It's time for Don and Mike.
Right. Let's see. Hello there, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Don, Mike.
Yes, hi, honey.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, hello.
Hey, I have to agree with Mike, Don. I think you have a fetish with the no-no area. On the last slide.
We got a couple of calls, and then I'm going to pull the curtain back again for all of our listeners who just don't get it. Hello, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hello.
You're on the air.
Hey, I was wanting to know, what's your problem with the poop shoe?
You was wanting to know that?
Yeah, I was wanting to know that.
Why don't you let the people pull that curtain back and let people know that this is all a charade?
Okay, listen, really, I myself, God, I hate doing this because people think I'm really serious. I myself have never experienced anal, and really the thought is gross. That I do kind of have that thought that is where food comes out.
Right.
But I don't really have a problem with anybody doing it, and I only do it to get a rise out of people. I do the whole lecture thing on the air.
And it's funny.
To get a rise out of people, but we do it and Mike eggs me on, and it's like it's
funny.
Thing that we think it's funny, but then I always get all these calls from like these serious people going, I've analyzed you, Don, and you must have issues with this. There was actually a call on the screen. Guy said that I have such a vocal resistance to this.
Wow.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit. Okay, that's my bit.
It's funny.
It's my bit on the show that it's like anal is but as with every bit of comedy,
there's a little truth in it.
There's a little truth.
Sure.
That the reason that I've never even thought about it is because really, not that it's ever even presented itself to me, but
also I think that the another little strand of truth, because I mean it when I say this too, is that maybe you're fascinated with it.
No.
Well,
I don't think I'm fascinated with it, but there's no doubt. Here's what I am fascinated with. The fact that there are people who, even though I'm kidding, take it so seriously that they want to argue the fact about how great it is.
I would think that those are the same people that probably are really, really into it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? With all my talk and egging you on, I have never experienced that in its purest form. I have never, experienced it, how shall we say, all day.
Right.
And, but I've tried a couple of times. I've been rebuffed. It's kind of like, when I get all liquored up and stuff.
I just laugh at it. It's just like, sometimes really I'm sitting on the bowl and I'm going, waiting to hear that plop, plop, and then sometimes I actually think, God, that's like we're girls.
You'll think about that when you're on the pot?
I've had the thought.
No, that's not right.
Listen, kids, just remember this.
Shut up!
It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Right.
However, something I would like to address is snowballing.
Yeah, we got a little intel during the break from Buzz.
The girl, Timmy's girlfriend from Australia mentioned snowballing. Buzz, of course, knew what it was, and basically here's what it is. Buzz actually was nice enough to print it out for us. Snowballing is when a woman allows the number 3 to drip out of her mouth into the mouth of another woman. Buzz's take, that is, and then Buzz summarizes. Monique's comment indicates she's probably done this.
I've never heard of it. Had you ever heard of it?
Never.
Buzz, had you ever heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah, of course you have. Yes.
I do a lot of reading.
So snowballing is when some guy, is getting...
Good luck with this.
No, snowballing is when a guy's getting a treat. And
or not, or just when he's finishing.
Yeah, or either way, but he's had a happy ending. And... his number 3 ends up going into a woman's mouth, and then she allows that number 3 to drip out of her mouth into the mouth of another woman.
As I understand it, yes.
And then, as Buzz writes in his summary of this, Monique's comment,
my treatise,
indicates she's probably done this.
Well, that was my guess. I mean, since she brought it up and all.
And I'd say, just like my thing about anal, we kid Buzz all the time about swapping. I do believe, Buzz, that he did it once.
Swapping.
Or is it twice?
A couple of times, but the point is it was a long time ago.
Right, a long time ago. We just busted Buzz's balls about it.
Right. Have you ever, I might as well ask now since this is a brand new concept, when you did that, was there any snowballing involved?
No, I'm not sure that it actually had been invented back then.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Relatively new.
Hey, Don, I was just curious, all this talk about Frida over the years and your disgust for anal, has she ever offered it up to you?
Never. And remember, my son's around today, so I can't get into a heavy discussion about this. But no, she's not offered it, and I don't think that... I think she shares my feelings about that topic.
And she's a good woman.
We've tried an awful lot of stuff, but that's something we've never tried.
If she was into it, would you? Do you think you'd put your reservations behind you and maybe try?
I'm afraid not, Mike.
Okay, I believe that.
I love her, but not that.
But with all the stuff and all the, I believe you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Now you're quiet.
Say, honey, get a corn cob. You know, go get yourself a nice stick.
Like that 90-year-old man was talking about.
Go in the backyard, pick out a nice tree, get yourself a nice stick, and go all day. Have a great time.
All day.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hey, Don and Mike, what's going on, guys?
Just waiting on you.
Hey, man, I've been married 13 years, done it a couple times, but it's over now. My old lady was watching that sexpert on that old lady from England, and if you have vigorous anal, you can rip the wall into the other hole, and you can actually poop out of both holes.
I have actually heard that yes, it's like, the way it was explained to me was like drywall. That if you know, sometimes if you're doing something, like if you're pounding a nail into drywall and you do it too hard, and you actually can go through the drywall, and then you can go, oh my God, there's just like a little crawl space in between it, and if you punched a hole, you could actually go from one part of the house to another part.
You keep talking like that, and I'll be in your camp very quickly.
Anyway,
because
I've really not heard of that happening. Actually, I'm sure it could.
There's obvious,
but it would have to be pretty violent.
I've not heard of it happening as well, Buzz, but I've heard that it's possible.
Yeah, sure.
I've heard that
also that activity does cause. This is so technical now. We're getting, but there's a lot of bleeding involved.
I've heard if you do it enough, what you're doing is you're building. You're building. You're beating down the resistance
of that area
of the wall between.
We had a lady on here that we could have asked that question of when we had the Queen.
Oh, the anal queen, right? Chloe.
Could have asked her about that.
Hello. Here's someone for the contest. Don and Mike Show. Hi. What would you do for the trip to Las Vegas tomorrow with the Hooters girls?
What would I do?
Yes, what would you do?
Okay, here we go. Take a couple seconds here. Oh, but first, sorry about the Red Sox there, Mike. Anyway.
Oh, thanks a lot for bringing it up. I didn't really want to talk about it.
Oh, they lost again last night, right?
Yeah, they lost 2 out of 3 to the Yankees. But you know what? The way it's been the last couple of years, maybe things will turn around this year and they'll lose because they usually win this time of year.
What would you do for a trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girls? We're giving this away tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. You, yourself, Don, Mike, and Buzz can each chew a piece of gum, whatever you'd like. Bubblicious would be perfect. Then you take that piece of gum, give me 10 jumping jacks with the gum in your pants. I'll take the 3 pieces of gum, combine them together in one big all-star flavor of gum.
No, so you can't be eating our DNA.
Yeah, can't swap spit.
Can't do that. Sorry. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Jeff, what would you do for the trip to Las Vegas?
Well, before I tell you what I would do, hey, Mike, you said earlier you were rebuffed in your efforts to try to go to the no-no spot one?
Not really rebuffed. It just wasn't, there wasn't willingness, and I didn't make a big deal of it.
Don't you mean rebutted?
What is it you would do for the contest?
2 words for you, boys. Autoerotic asphyxiation.
You can't do that.
Maybe when we have a cable show. But you can't. Or maybe some weekend on Capital Critters on Buzz's weekend show that
he'll have somebody in the door jam.
The thing that Buzz has to do for the station license.
Listen every week.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don, Mike, Buzz.
Howdy.
Radio Gods.
Hi.
I was calling about snowballing before Buzz got to it, but I heard a little different take on it where the partners pass it back and forth. Many, many times. You could have really busted Timmy with that.
You mean The man and the woman?
It could be. Well, I was talking to it a couple days ago. It's kind of funny with this gay guy I work with, and he does it with his partner, where one does it happy ending into somebody's mouth, and then they both you pass it back and forth till it becomes like this large kind of.
All right, enough.
Hence the name.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. I get it, Buzz.
Yo, Ma.
Oh.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, God.
Welcome.
Hi there.
Jesus.
Hey, that guy kind of stole my thunder.
Okay, good. Thank you. Then see you later. No, too late.
A lot of people read.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
I hate to keep revamping on the snowballing term, but the first time I heard it was in the movie Clerks, when the girl was explaining to him how many interviews she gave in the parking lot or whatever, and she said, explained it as when the girl returns it to a kiss to a guy. That was her explanation of the snowballing.
Either way, count me out.
Yeah, me too.
I would never doubt Buzz, but that's the first time I heard it. It's a great movie, too. And, love you guys.
I don't understand the term.
Because
I don't think it's an appropriate term.
Because eventually, I think I got what Buzz was saying. Eventually, if he goes from one mouth to another, to another, to another, and you get so much of it built up that you actually get like you get a phlegm ball.
Mixed with saliva and stuff. These would be the similarities that would give it the name.
It's white.
Well, no, I know that.
And it increases in size.
Right. But it would never,
So it snowballs.
You'd have to freeze it.
Hello there. Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Howdy.
How are you?
We're doing great, thanks.
Good. I just have to call and confess. I've been working on this for a few months now to confess my secret crush on Mike.
Well, here you go now, Mike.
And for the longest time...
Thank you. I was actually kind of, drifting off thinking of snowballs, and this is a nice palate cleanser. Go ahead.
Well, for the longest time I denied myself because you were a married man and just totally off limits. But
do you live close to the train?
In fact, no, I'm in a parking lot near the train, actually.
Parking lot near the train. May I ask you a question? May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Who is the celebrity you most resemble?
I've had several people tell me that I look like Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh.
Well, that could be...
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we can arrange a late-night rendezvous on the train.
But Mike, you just have this, sensitivity and vulnerability that just, kind of drives me crazy.
Yes, I do, and I have even more of it when I am on a train. And I have more of it when I'm medicated, as I am today.
Valerie Bertinelli.
See, you're mocking me, and
no, I'm not.
And I'm so serious.
Oh, I know you are, and I am sorry for mocking you.
Okay.
Hold on, please. Leave your information with Joe. Mike's pimp Joe.
No, actually, let's. She leaves the information with Joe, and then Joe shows up at her house.
Actually, Joe sounds like the one on medication. He really sounds like he's quite quaalude up or something today.
Joe. He is. Hey, hold on just a second.
That would be there's no need to put her on hold.
Hold on. Well, no, I'm putting her on hold for you.
No.
Listen, Joe, I got something nice. First, here's the deal. I got a bit I want to do. Speaking of snowballing. Okay, Joe, first, let's see. Get that girl, Annie, get her information from Mike.
Okay.
If he wants it or not. And I see you have contest people on 1, 2, 3, 4 other lines.
Reckon so.
We're just going to have to start getting that information off the air.
Very good.
So everybody who wants to participate in the What Would You Do for the Las Vegas contest, just keep calling, and Joe will keep a list back there.
Keep calling, and don't forget, you can even just show up tomorrow.
Right. Thanks, Joey.
Well said.
All right, bye-bye. Got a break. When we come back, going to do a special Dialing for Whores with a special guest. And today's topic will be snowballing. Snowballing. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Mike?
Yes, Don?
It's 5:28 here on a good-looking Thursday.
Would this be a live commercial?
866 Singular. Okay?
You said it right up front that time.
Singular Wireless thinks that your wireless phone plans would be the perfect fit for you. Singular wants to match your lifestyle with a phone and rate plan that fits you the best.
Right now, Singular's offering 5,200 minutes for only $24.99 a month. That's 5,000 night and weekend minutes and 200 anytime minutes, nationwide long distance included.
I know that for the longest time I didn't have Singular. And one day I just woke up and I said,
Hey, what happened?
And I went to Singular Wireless. on the web at Cingular.com. Called them up at 1-866-SINGULAR. And then I visited any Cingular wireless retailer in your area.
You want to give the number again?
Remember, that's 1-866-SINGULAR.
Certain restrictions apply. See any Cingular store for all of the details.
Savings will snowball.
WKFK. This is the Don and Mike Show.
We're concerned about AIDS inside our White House. Make no mistake about it.
The Don and Mike Show. You'll laugh until your uterus falls out. The Don and Mike Show.
All right, now listen, keep calling. We got so many calls about the contest tomorrow. The what would you do for a trip to Las Vegas with the Hooters girl? 20th anniversary swimsuit pageant, over 100 beautiful Hooters girls, and you can stay at the Paris Resorts and Casino, courtesy of U.S. Airways and Liberty Travel, 800-269-8079. Joe will come in with a list in a couple of seconds of who signed up for what. Good. But now I think what we're going to offer is something good for all of America. You know, we're up to Orange.
Yeah.
Is that
alert level? Yes.
That's right. Terror alert orange.
Yeah.
And I know someone needs some stress reduction.
It's time for dining for transvestites with Rob.
No, not Rob A this time.
His alter ego of Dolores. Messing with
Rob's got a cold, you know. He's got the bad throat.
With Don and Mike and all round eyes.
But let's welcome in now someone who, in fact, knows a lot about snowballing. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you?
Oh.
And he certainly needs some stress reduction.
I'm a ball of stress. You know, this whole thing's gotten to me. You know, it's been tough down there, Don. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it's real tough for me, and it's tough for my whole family. It's tough for all my administration. I tell you, they're dropping like flies over there. I lost that Baldy, Ari Fleischer, and now that Christy Whitman. She dumped me the other day. I need to relax. I need a little stress reduction. They told me that you, Don Geronimo, were the guy that's going to show me the way, and you let me call one of these sex lines you got here.
President Bush?
Man, I tell you, I'd like to talk to a pretty lady.
We're going to call?
Yeah.
Now,
hope she's from Texas.
The Secret Service has asked that you simply identify yourself as George.
George. I can't use any more information. I've been briefed. Totally briefed, and I'm debriefed and rebriefed on everything I'm supposed to do. I can only refer to myself as George, but I can talk to the ladies like I'm really, you know, me. Yeah, now, I'm excited about that. Are they pretty?
Well, generally they're all pigs, but they'll say they're pretty.
Access fee of $5.99.
$5.99.
Be aware that
Don't worry, we're paying.
Taxpayers aren't paying that.
No.
It's important to me. We're concerned about our taxpayers in the White House.
Now, generally when we do this bit, people pretend that they're transvestites.
One with a sexy girl.
Yeah, I want to talk to a sexy girl. I'm a ball of stress right now. You know, that other fella, he always gets all the sex. I want some sex.
We'll hook you up.
I'm your chief, and I want some sex right now.
Remember to get
You know all about snowballing, right?
I know that. I was listening to your show. That's pretty. Can I ask them if they snowball?
Yeah, sure.
Now, this is totally innocent, you know.
I got to tell them they're on the air, though.
Yeah. No touching involved.
Let
That's
me
what I
tell
was
them
told.
they're on the air. I got to handle this part.
That's the difference between me and that other guy. There will be no touching.
Clinton?
Slick Willie.
Oh.
God damn it. Hello.
Hello?
Don and Mike, you're on the air.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi, this is Judy. Who's this?
Well, hello, darling. This is George. How are you today? How you doing?
I'm fine, George.
I tell you, I've just had a tough week. I've had a week that's curl your hair, and I tell you, I've just been going through an awful lot, and I want to tell you one thing. What's your first name again, darling?
Judy.
Judy, what do you look like? Could you describe yourself for me? Describe yourself for George. As a matter of fact, Judy?
Yeah.
Are you listening to me, darling? You could call me Georgie.
Georgie.
There, I like that. Georgie. Yeah, that sounds good. Can I ask you a question? What do you look like?
I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
I have gray eyes.
You say you have gray eyes?
Yeah.
You don't have those little rabbit red eyes, do you? Those ugly little rabbit eyes like an albino. I don't like that. I don't like that one little bit.
That she looks like your mama?
No.
Mamo. Don't you bring my mamo into you're killing the mood. Hold on. Hey, Judy. You're killing the mood.
Hello?
Don't talk about mamo.
Don't you love your mama?
Oh, man, now you're wrecking it for me, right? Judy, I'm sorry. I'm all distracted now.
What about Laura?
Okay.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to think about her right now. I'm talking to Judy on the phone.
What about the twins?
Now, come on now. Son, don't you go there.
Okay.
I don't want to get upset. Hey, Judy, you were describing yourself. I was excited for a second there. Can you sing me a song of mouths?
What was that?
Just describe yourself, darling.
Okay, I'm 5'4".
5'4", yeah. That's working. And what's my name?
Georgie.
Georgie. That's right. Who's your favorite caller?
Georgie.
Who's a powerful man?
Of course, Georgie.
Who's a smart man?
Georgie.
Who's a man that has more power than anybody you've ever spoken to before?
Georgie.
Who's a handsome man?
I would assume Georgie.
All right. I tell you, I want you to finish describing yourself, and then I'm going to let you pull my hair.
Oh, really?
How's that sound to you?
Oh, my God.
And it's short, too. It's short, close crop. But I'll tell you, I'll let you... Hello?
Uh-huh.
I thought I lost you for a second. Is somebody tapping this phone line? God damn it. I had a roll right now. Hello, is there anybody else on this line? All right, good. Judy, are you still with me?
Yeah.
All right, darling. I waxed the bag. Man, I tell you right now, I want you to continue. 5'4". What color hair you got? You got gray eyes? You got nice blonde hair, darling, to go with those gray eyes?
Yes, I do. How did you know that?
I'm a mind reader. You know, I tell you, I'm a very, very important, powerful person. I wish I could give you more information than that, but I'm not allowed to.
You can tell her that you're Georgie W.
I'm George W. You ever hear of me? Hey, Judy.
Yeah.
Are you wearing boots right now?
Not right now.
Why don't you put some on for me? Nice tall boots. Go up right up to about your knee.
Uh-huh.
Atta girl. You got any of them jean cutoffs?
Yes, I do.
Daisy Dukes?
Oh, man, I like that look. Yeah, Daisy Dukes. With the checkerboard shirt tied off at the waist so I can see your belly button. Do you eat chili?
Huh?
All right, go ahead. Finish the description for Georgie. It's time for me to relax. I got a leather chair here. I'm going to sit back and enjoy myself. That's more like it. All right, go ahead there, Judy. You're a nice girl. You listen to instructions well. You seem like you're a good patriot. You love your country, Judy?
Of course I do.
But who do you love more than your country right now?
Georgie.
Yeah, that's working for me, darling. You keep going. Smell it.
Ask her about the snowball.
I'm 36 deep, right?
Oh, you're kidding me. Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah.
Are you lying to me? Are those real?
Yeah.
36. Did you say 36 double D? Hot damn.
36 deep.
Hot damn. I'm standing up right now and I'm saluting you. I tell you, Georgie likes those. Georgie likes those. Say Georgie likes those.
Georgie likes those.
All right, lick it. That's good stuff. I'm having a good time with you right now, Judy. Hot damn I am. All right, I don't need any more information than that. There's something I'd like you to do for me. Can you do that for me right now?
What is that?
I'd like you to do some jumping jacks for me. Are you ready for some calisthenics?
Some jumping jacks?
Yeah, say, Georgie, I'll do jumping jacks for you.
Georgie, I'll do jumping jacks.
Ask her if she's heard about the President's Council on Physical Fitness.
That's a good question.
Big breast just bounce up and down, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'd like you to do. Have you ever heard about the Council on Physical Fitness?
What is that?
The President's Council.
It's the President's Council. You know what I mean, Judy? You understand what I'm saying between the lines? Now do those jumping jacks. I want to hear you bounce, honey. Bounce for Georgie. Come on now, bounce for Georgie. Hello, did you just cough, darling?
Yeah.
You got a little cold?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you let me take care of that cold for you? I know how to do that. I tell you, I'm enjoying this right now. You mind if I slip out of my boots?
I want to take everything off.
No, I just want to slip out of my boots right now, Judy, and I'd like you to rub my feet.
You want me to rub
Can you rub my feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, now between the toes.
Between the toes?
Yeah. Run your finger in between my big toe and my second toe right now. Rub with your little finger. You rub it between my big toe and my second toe.
Okay.
Now, oh, that's working, yeah. That's working. It's good. It's good. It makes me feel strong. It's fantastic. Can I do the same to you?
Yeah.
Put your feet up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my finger right now.
Let's ask her how she feels about the war.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about the war? Recently finished war. What do you think? Come on now, I need an answer. What do you think?
I have mixed feelings on it.
What do you mean mixed feelings? What the hell are you talking about?
I want them to kill that bastard, but I don't want them to fight.
Oh, hot damn. Hit a button, son. I want to talk to another one. I can't deal with a non-patriot. She's got to be a patriot.
Press 1 to go one-on-one with us.
I want a new one. A fresh girl. A patriot. I want somebody who bleeds red, white, and blue. You can understand that.
All right, Georgie, sure.
I don't need to talk to that little tart. That little hooker.
She didn't even think. I got to tell her she's on the air.
Yeah, that annoys me to a great degree. I can see that. Everybody in this country should support their president. Lick it. Go on, lick it good.
Hello?
Hello?
Don and Mike show, you are on the air.
Hello?
Well, howdy doody, who's this?
My name is Emma.
Emma. That's a nice name. It's got a nice ring to it. This is Georgie.
Hi, Georgie.
Would you say hello, Georgie? How are you today?
Hello, Georgie. How are you today?
I'm just fine. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the Iraq War?
Well, I don't like kids getting killed.
All right, I'm sorry. Enough of that. Give me another one. God damn it. What's all this crap we're going to do? Huh? Don't you tell me to get a what? Did she say a wife or a life?
Press 1 to go one-on-one.
I'm on a red phone right now.
Remember to get back to the
What's this, the
main
communist
menu. You can
hotline?
press star.
This is the best horror hotline we have.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we're going to be doing some serious investigating on this line or my name's not George W.
You better get off with this girl.
Don't like killing kids. What the hell kind of mamby-pamby panty-waist crap is that?
You got a break.
That makes me angry.
Go one-on-one with a sexy girl.
Come on.
Remember to get back to the main
I like
menu.
Gary pillows in red, white, and blue. Seriously, I enjoy that. I like a nice big 36 double D waving an American flag and supporting our troops.
None of these girls have figured out they're talking to the president.
Apparently not.
Well, Don, I have it on good authority. We're not dealing with real high IQs here. I think those previous questions that I asked them about the war would indicate that.
You want to do some coke?
Hey, that's my past. You know that. That's a long time. You got any?
Don and Mike show, you are on the air.
You're just in time.
How you doing? What's your name, sweetheart?
My name's Casey.
Casey, this is Georgie. I have to ask you a question up front. It's unfortunate, but I do have to get this out of the way. Casey, can you answer a question for me?
What is that, baby?
It's a very important question. I like it when you call me baby, but I'd rather have you call me Georgie.
Okay, Georgie.
How about Georgie Porgy?
Okay.
Can you call me Georgie Porgy?
Georgie Porgy.
Say I'm a pretty man.
You are a pretty man.
I like that. All right, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the Iraq War?
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about it, honey? Casey, I'm asking you
Like it.
What's that?
I don't like it at all.
I think you're a communist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're a communist. What'd you think if you were thrown out of this country? How'd you like that?
I don't like it, but I support whatever the president's decision. He's there.
Now. Oh, it's time to drop a batch.
Now you're
right
in.
now. Oh, man, I'll take you bareback riding down on my ranch. Hey, Casey, you're my kind of girl. You just said the magic words and calmed me down right quick. Ooh. How you doing? You like gray hair?
Oh, yeah,
You do?
As long as you're a man, I love you.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to do me a favor, Casey, okay?
Who's that?
I'd like you to grab a fistful of my gray hair. You grab a fistful and you tug on it.
Yeah.
Pull it good. Yeah. What the hell's this?
Don,
Hot damn, there's a man on this side.
It's a party
What's this? There's
you're
we're
on
in
the
a party
air.
line.
Second guy, you're on the air.
Hey,
This
what
is
man?
Don
I don't
and
need no
Mike show.
goddamn What the hell is going on? What in the Sam Hill is going on here? Party line.
You lying, didn't you?
Hey, lick
when
it.
You called?
You both can lick it,
No.
commies.
Wow. We gotta
They're
get it.
communists. I'll tell you, that's not. You got me into a whole heap of trouble.
I can't tell all these people
What
they're
the
on
hell
here.
are you doing with all them people on the party line?
I didn't know.
That is totally un-American and uncalled for.
Security.
My stress has not been reduced. I do not mind telling you.
Another one.
What's that?
Here comes another one.
What's your name? I like you. I
gotta
like
tell them
you.
Blue eyes.
a new person, Don and Mike show. You're on the air.
Hello, party line people. How many people am I speaking? Oh, there's a man there.
Yeah.
There's another girl there. There are 100 people on this line.
I'm here.
How many of you are you? Everybody enter and sign in, please.
President Bush, you have to get off the telephone.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
I must tend to my other duties. The Oval Office is calling my name.
You're all on the
Oh,
air.
okay, President.
Thank you
You're
very
on
much.
the air.
Thank you very much.
This
It's
is
been a
the
pleasure.
Don and Mike
Goodbye,
radio show.
President.
God bless you and God bless America.
God bless you and God bless America, Mr. President.
Thank
on
you
the
very
radio.
much. That's a proper amount of respect.
I respect this country. I'm proud to be an American. I have an American flag right outside my front door.
Oh. All right, goodbye. Oh, man. Well, look at that surprise.
Look at that.
How about that? That
great.
worked. Don, I want to thank you. I feel totally relaxed.
Maybe you and Laura can snowball tonight.
That's fantastic. I like that idea. That'd be lots of fun. Back and forth. That's what it entails?
Yeah.
Do you think your dad ever snowballed with your mamo?
That's fighting words. You're talking about Mamo. If Mamo gets wind of this, I'm in big trouble. I'm in desperate trouble. I don't mind telling you that right now. And I know what you're going to say next, like all those jokes in school.
No, go ahead.
You're going to make a pearl necklace joke, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
That's what you're doing. That's
Here's what I'm picturing tonight.
You're wallowing down in the gutter with that.
You and Laura and Ari Fleischer.
I I've always thought he's a pretty good-looking man. You give that boy a full head of hair, you'd have a model on your hands.
All right, listen, I hope that helped reduce your stress.
I feel totally relaxed, especially with that patriotic young lady supporting our country in our time of need. We're on high alert, Don. I have things to do, tasks to attend to.
I know you do.
You take care, and God bless America.
Bye. There you go, George Bush.
There we go.
Got some. Yeah. Hey, what are the odds that you get a phone horse saying, I love our president, God bless America?
I think, hey, she's got an American flag in her room. Isn't that amazing?
I'm Georgie.
Yeah, well, he finally got one he liked.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Why don't you pick a category? I've got to ask you about the penis mightier. What? No, that's the pen is mightier. Gussy it up however you want, Trebek. What matters is, does it work? Will it really mighty my penis, man? It's not a product, Mr. Connery. Because I've ordered devices like that before. Wasted a pretty penny. I don't mind telling you. And if the penis mightier really works, I'll order a dozen. It's not a penis mightier, Mr. Connery.
The Don and Mike Show.
They wonder if you're lonesome tonight. Don Geronimo and Michael Mira.
Right. You know, we talked about the ratings in Philly the other day, and they were moderately better. Right. The monthly ratings, which we don't obsess about, except in Philadelphia, where our show, I believe I said earlier, is hanging on by a tampon thread.
Yes.
Here in D.C. on WJFK FM, you guys are really doing it.
Wow.
We took over the show last September, took our time slot back. And in the overall ratings, the beauty pageant,
right?
You guys have taken us 2.2 to 4.2 to 4.9 to 5.2.
That's going in the right direction, and we appreciate it.
So that's from 18th to 3rd. This is just a monthly trend. It's really impossible to figure out. The demographics we care about, advertisers care about, adults, men and women, 25 to 54. In 6 months, you've taken us from 17th place to 2nd place.
Hello.
Wow. Men and women 18 to 34, you've taken us from 17th place to 2nd place.
Hallelujah.
Men 18 plus, you have taken us from 19th place to 2nd place.
In a very, very short period of time.
And that's just a monthly trend. You know, it's a 3-month rolling average.
Nice trend.
Try to explain to you this Arbitron thing. It's ridiculous. But anyway, thank you very much. Want to make sure we say thanks. And I heard, I've got the numbers, that Live 105 in Baltimore, you guys are making it happen up there on WXYV as well.
It's great to finally be on FM in Baltimore, and I'm glad the ratings are showing it.
And just so you know, we are aware, I was on the phone today with a guy from Live 105 in Baltimore. 98 Rock is flipping out because their audience is going down the crapper, and very soon will be recycled. The stomach acid is working on the ratings of 90. Is
that like what you were explaining before?
Yeah, of 98 Rock. And anyway, some of their DJs are trying to bait us into a war. And it ain't going to happen. Because we only go to war with people who either we hate for a personal reason or we really consider to be a ratings challenge. And frankly, it's not you, 98 Rock.
Well, I enjoy the line that you use often that was given to you by one of your radio mentors.
Larry Lujack, right. The eagle does not hunt flies.
Bingo.
But they were telling me today, they said, they're working on it. They've got, Don and Mike suck T-shirts and Tuesday.
Cool.
Howard sucks, and they're wasting a lot of energy focusing on us. And what they're doing is they're telling their dwindling audience that there's an alternative to the same box of Van Halen records that Baltimore has been listening to for the last 20 years.
Yeah, the problem with that strategy is that we have a base from being on an AM in Baltimore that comes over, and now more people are coming over to us in FM, and it's going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And unlike them, we don't lie to the listeners.
Right.
Like at Philadelphia, we tell you the truth. We're hanging by a tampon thread.
Amen.
But in Baltimore, I got news for you. We're coming up, and they're going down.
Yay!
And that's just a fact.
Very cool.
As a matter now, I enjoy this type of a challenge. Are you aware of, I don't know which one it is from 98 Rock, the morning show? It's MKL. There's 3 guys.
I have never listened. I don't know.
One of them is on the telephone. And why? You know, we're not even on in the morning, but let's take the call.
Very good.
From either M.
Now, that would be playing into their hands, and I think that we have to monitor this.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
As soon as it gets to that point, I think we don't legitimize it.
But if a disc jockey from a competing radio station that's taking shots at us has the balls to call in, we'll let him on the air.
Absolutely.
What the hell? I'm not sure which one it is.
I don't know the show.
Which one are you, M, L, or K?
I'm M. I'm Kurt McKinnon.
You got me. You got me. What a setup.
Wow.
There
it was so real.
Did
he get you, Rob?
Yeah.
Here he is, everybody, from 98 Rock in Baltimore.
How are you?
How you doing?
Hi.
I hear you're real nervous about our radio station coming on strong up there.
Yeah, it is.
What do you have to say about that?
It sucks.
Why?
Because 98 Rock plays heavy metal.
Why?
Right, and at 98 Rock, you guys... See, the thing is, we're not afraid to say the call letters, whether it's Baltimore, D.C., Philadelphia, Sacramento, of any other radio station, because we know that you guys listening, we know that you know the other stations.
Yes, we do. It's 1300.
Well, now, hold
He's
on.
helping. Let him help you.
The deal with these other stations, though, is they come on and go, the other guys don't play music.
The other guys don't play music. They play crap.
The other guys have 10-minute commercial sets. The other guys don't care about Baltimore. Well, come on. We're the other guys. And the other guys are kicking your ass.
They're kicking our ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tom, as the official spokesman for this failing radio station in Baltimore that's petrified of the new Live 105.
What would you like to tell all those people taking shots at us in Baltimore?
Stick it up their butt.
Thank you.
Very nice, Tom.
Hey, Don?
Yes, Tommy?
Where's my $100 from that spelling bee thing I did?
Do I owe you $100?
Yeah, you do.
Tom, come on down tomorrow.
All right, come down tomorrow. Guess what I'm going to be with tomorrow?
Who?
You know the girl that did the wet T-shirt contest? Oliver?
Bring her on down.
Yeah, bring her down.
Bring her down.
Joe's coming in here. What, Joe?
You know, I don't even remember. Do I owe Tom $100, Joe?
Tommy, you did not spell the words correctly.
Joe.
The prize was offered, but I'm not sure he qualified.
Say it again.
Tom?
Yes?
You did not spell the words correctly that day.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Joe. How do you spell money?
MONEY.
Money. He just did it.
How do you spell Joe?
JOE.
Wow, he's having a good day.
How do you spell 100?
Give me another one.
No. You don't like that one?
How do you spell dollar?
DOLLINE.
Jawline. And how do you spell radio?
ROADIO.
Rodeo.
Come down tomorrow. I'll give you some money.
With Oliver and
yeah. Bring the girl with the big boobs, Tom.
Okay.
Besides,
Hey, Mike.
It'll be fun to have you around. We're going to be having a What Would You Do contest tomorrow.
Yep. Hey, Mike.
Yes, Tom.
I know y'all playing next Friday.
Are we playing next Friday?
Next Friday.
Sometimes I don't know.
6.
Huh?
June 6th.
Is that next Friday? Wouldn't that be a week from next Friday?
A week from next Friday.
All right, Tom, we got to fly. Bye, buddy.
Wait. Hold on, Donnie's got something to say. Where are we a week from next Friday?
Like we got something we got to get.
Fast Studies in Fairfax. The Crap Blues Band.
I'll do your plug, I promise. We got some other stuff we got to get to.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, you guys go to break now and go.
Okay, all right.
Thanks, Tom.
I know he's your manager.
I hate it when you interrupt Tom. Don?
Well, you give me the plug. I'd be glad to read it.
Well, I do that the week that we're playing.
Yeah.
Joining us now, and we have limited time, I want to get her on, is from girlstellall.com.
Hi.
Punkin. Remember, Punkin's been on the show now. This is the third week in a row.
Right.
Punkin, after explaining how to spell your name, can you tell us, did you get any response last week?
Yes, I did get some response last week.
Was it significant?
It wasn't what I had hoped for, but I think that a lot of your listeners are wild and crazy guys looking for wild and crazy girls, and they might have been a little disappointed with me because I'm just totally into pretty straight stuff. Like, I'm the girl that they marry rather than go on wild and crazy dates with.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you were looking for a nerd.
Yes, I'm looking for just a totally, really down-to-earth. I don't want any emotional train wrecks or baggage or any crazy stuff like that.
Okay, so you can go to girlstellall.com and do a search for the name Punkin, Punkin. Darling, let's meet again next week.
Well, I want to tell you, though, I am looking at one guy.
Oh, really?
Yes, this weekend it's supposed to be rainy, and so I'll have a lot of time to hang out and
spend indoors.
Yeah, but I did find one guy. He hasn't sent me a picture yet, and he lives in Richmond. And so, it's not like I'm going to run down to the corner and have coffee with him anytime soon.
What was the quality that attracted you to him?
Actually, he sent me a joke.
Oh.
And, no one else had, everybody's kind of like, hi, I'm a male, I'm 6 foot tall, this is what I like, and everyone was kind of boring. This guy wasn't. He was really more conversational than email, internet, dating stuff.
Did you like the joke?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Was it an off-color joke?
No, it wasn't.
What was it?
That's why I liked it.
Mike, what joke did you send her?
It really can't be repeated on the air.
No, the reason why I liked him actually is because he didn't have a sexually oriented alias. It wasn't a dirty joke.
Well, Mike hates to work blue.
I don't work blue.
Way to go.
All right.
And the only lie I told was the Richmond thing.
Punkin, we'll talk to you next week, darling.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
She's from girlstellall.com.
You get the impression she's on a quest. She's on a very serious quest.
To get married.
Yeah. She was born a coal miner's daughter, and now she's on girlstellall.com. We're up against the time constraint. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but we have really made an effort, and rightly so, he's very well deserved, to give Buzz full news and comment time during the show.
Consistently and successfully.
And, maybe that's the reason our ratings are going up. Frankly, I don't think so. But either way, all I know is it evens out the show. So we're going to break now to go to News with Buzz. Let me tell you who we have tentatively firmed up tomorrow. Hold on, I said I'd give Tom $100. Well, I will if I said I would. What did I say I would give Tom $100 for, Mike?
Hey, Don, Mike.
What did I say?
Hey, I remember that episode. I think it was last week. I forgot the word you gave him, and he hosed the hell out of the word. But for the entertainment value, you guys said you'd both give him $50.
Well, I'll give him $100 when he comes down tomorrow. All right, see you later.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Besides, I can give him like $1.
Yeah,
just write 2 zeros on it.
As your advisor, that's what I say you should do.
Here's what we have now. Tomorrow we're giving away a trip to Las Vegas.
$100 coin.
Hooters girls for the 20th anniversary Hooters swimsuit pageant. We have Irvin, who's coming down from Philly. He's going to crazy glue his armpit hair and then put a piece of fabric there and rip the armpit hair off.
Very good.
TJ, also from Pennsylvania, he's going to come down and eat his own toenails after he bites them off.
Yeah, and I mean he's going to do that by bringing his mouth to his foot to his mouth.
Mike from Baltimore is going to eat a recommended dosage of X-Lax and then videotape what happens.
Very good.
Wayne from Maryland is going to come down. He's going to he chews tobacco. Mm-hmm. He's going to collect the spit all day and then drink it.
Yes.
Matt from Maryland is going to shave the pubes from his genitals and then glue them to his face.
Wow.
Rich from Pennsylvania is driving down to put a hot dog near the bad place.
Near his bun.
And then eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Jason from Maryland is going to put on an adult diaper and sing Liberace songs. Dan from Maryland is going to wax his pubic hairs.
That's an adult diaper with a brassiere, I believe.
Yes. He's going to wax his pubes, and then when the pubes are in a wax-like form, he's going to chew them like gum. Patty from Virginia is going to temporarily tattoo. She has some temporary tats, and she's going to put them wherever we want.
That should be very fun. We needed that. We needed a little of that.
I vote for the taint. Right between the two holes.
Very good.
Justin from D.C. is going to come down and quit his job on the air.
Cool.
Going to call his boss and tell his boss, he'll shove it. And then Steve from Virginia is going to suck his pores, the pus that comes out of his pores, and put it on crackers and eat it. That's what we have thus far for tomorrow's show now. I hope all those people show up. I know that.
And I just got that dull headache again.
Even if half of them show up,
it'll be fantastic.
That's a fat show, as the kids would say. PHAT. Tomorrow, our doors are open at 3. Come on down. We'll start this right at the beginning. What would you do for a trip to Las Vegas?
Suck your pores.
With the Hooters girls. Maybe the best trip we've ever given away.
Absolutely.
Because it's Vegas, the Hooters girls. Yeah, and the Paris Resort and Casino.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
It was Buzz.
He made it up.
All right, Buzz, let me ask you now.
Hey, what happened?
What is your lead story today on the News and Comments?
Today, Michael Jackson meets with a lawmaker while wearing a Spider-Man mask.
God.
Faggot. Excuse me, dumb pedophile. Stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned for News and Comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
I apologize to all you faggots. He's a pedophile. That was very professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. The patron saints of jizz, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Yeah. Hi there.
This is Sabian here.
Hi. It's time for Buzz's News and Comments.
Someone might think we've forgotten.
Hey, it's our show. We're going out with the elements that make this show a success.
Amen.
Time for Buzz's News and Comments.
You've got 4 minutes to get Sabian here, or you'll find out just how serious I really am.
Buzz is brought to you by Verimax Sexual Pleasure Performance Enhancer. It's doctor developed.
Someone called for a doctor? He asked for Sabian.
And clinically tested. Verimax works. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, and other select retailers. Try it today. Verimax. That's 1-888 Try VMAX.
What do you think Sabian can do? He can't do anything to stop this.
Shut up! Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Michael Jackson was serious when he walked into the office of Congressman Elton Gallagher of Santa Barbara, California. Michael had a serious question, though you wouldn't have known that seeing him in his Spider-Man mask. His question was, how come Solvang doesn't have any fast food restaurants? Solvang is a small town about 140 miles north of Los Angeles.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Michael, who went on to say, I love Taco Bell, was told Subway is the only chain in town.
You made me giggle. I would like to speak with the congressman, if I might.
Yes, Spider-Man mask. Yes, Mr. Jackson.
We have a very important question for you.
Yes.
Why? How come you got no fast food restaurants?
How come you smell like little boy?
Let me take my mask off when I get home.
After the meeting.
Christ.
After the meeting, Michael was spotted at one of those Taco Bell Pizza Hut combinations having pizza. It was the poor congressman's first week in office. I've seen you on TV, said the congressman. Don't believe everything you see, said Michael.
I left Mr. I left Mr. Peck on the carousel.
Oh, Gregory Peck. Keep forgetting that from Michael Jackson. Some movie.
Special, yeah. We're going to the Jacksons. He likes little boys.
Well, now, that visit was 2 weeks ago before Michael came down with a bad case of lawsuit-itis. He and the rest of the Jackson 5 are being sued by another band from Gary, Indiana that claims the Jacksons stole 2 of their songs.
You mean Tito's involved?
Apparently so.
That's a little late, isn't it?
No, it's never too late for litigation.
Here's Tito's response.
Hey, what happened?
Exactly. Well, Michael went to Indianapolis this week to give a deposition, but he skipped the deposition for a visit to the hospital instead. A spokesman says the 44-year-old man-boy was, quote, not feeling well and was feeling weak. He can become very nervous at depositions. He doesn't like lawsuits, and it makes him ill to have to cope with litigation, end quote.
Oh, God.
After a couple hours in the hospital, Michael boarded his jet and returned home. The deposition will have to be on some other day.
Freak. Jesus Christ,
I
what
don't
a
like,
freak.
I am not, and I don't like depositions, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Spider-Man mask. How come you don't have better fast food restaurants?
Wow.
Where's the congressman that's in there? Well, listen, I'll take that under advisement.
Wow.
Yes, because we know the people that live in the rural areas love the fast food restaurants. Yes.
In Taco Bell, you think they were over at Taco Bell today and said, oh, yeah, that's what we need. That's the kind of instant talk that will get us free publicity.
They're smart. They'll give away Spider-Man masks.
Don't drop the chalupa.
God, you'd probably rather have really the story of, like, guys spitting in the food or the McDonald's where the guy was selling Coke out of the drive-thru window. Right. You'd probably rather have that
than Michael Jackson eating in your restaurant.
Yeah, wanting to know where's a Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell.
There's an endorsement.
It's got a cute little chihuahua.
Tennessee.
They fired the chihuahua.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Tennessee Titans quarterback Steve McNair was arrested this morning on drunken driving and gun charges after he was spotted weaving erratically through downtown Nashville.
Here is Steve McNair's comment.
Hey, what happened?
You know what? That's working, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is working.
Police say he registered twice the state's legal limit for blood alcohol. A search of his car also reportedly turned up a 9mm pistol.
He had his hands up in the air.
Hey, what happened?
He has a permit for the pistol, but it's, of course, illegal to possess a firearm
Hey, what happened?
while under the influence. He's now out on a $3,000 bond.
Oh, man.
Is anyone listening? Hey, what happened?
Well, CBS was the first to claim victory in the May sweeps ratings race, but it is not the last network to make that claim. CBS was tops in viewers of all ages. NBC was expected to be first in the 18 to 49 age group that advertisers care so much about. But Fox now says that thanks to American Idol, it has nosed past NBC in that category.
You know, that American Idol last night, and I understand the rationale behind it, because it's like on Super Bowl Sunday. You sit through the 6 hours of crap, waiting for the game.
Right. Oh, God.
And
tedious. That's so tedious.
But the thing is,
I'm sucked in, though. I did like the thing with Simon and Paula Abdul.
Well, you know, I liked it until...
I liked it because they went all the way with those two.
I liked it
with the open mouth kiss.
Until the bad acting at the end.
When they were in bed.
Simon and Randy in bed.
But when they were really doing the open mouth, I mean, the real open mouth kiss, I thought that was pretty funny. She's a little scary looking, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's a little Skeletor looking.
Skeletor-ish, absolutely had the same thought.
Because, I mean, at the beginning, I'm looking at that, I'm like, yeah, I could maybe get into this. And then the more you looked at her, the more you realize that face has probably been stretched a few times over her bones.
And I'd like to see the actual tabulation.
Yeah,
I'm not doubting that Ruben won.
Right.
But 1,000, you mean 24 million idiots vote? And incidentally, it came down to 1,300 people?
Well, I don't buy that for a second. And I think that the actual voting difference was more significant. I've heard different numbers. I've heard 100,000 that Ruben won by 100,000.
And like it matters because they both get the same deal. They both get a recording contract. I want to see Clive Davis.
Yes, Clive came out and he presented Kelly Clarkson with her gold record, her platinum record.
I just want to say that's just an incredible night. And I'm saying hello to my good friend Matt Farber. Rub my feet.
I swear to God, that show was so boring up until the end.
Frida came in at one point and said, "Why are you watching this?" And I said, well, I don't know why I'm watching it. She said, did they have the same gospel choir on? I said, I think they're wearing different color robes tonight.
How about the costume changes they did on those guys?
Yeah.
They did like 8 costumes. You know, the only thing I did like about it was, and I'm sure they were coached and told to behave like that, but it did seem like good sportsmanship at the very end.
Here's what I don't like about American Idol. It is so goddamned up with people.
Yes, it is.
When they bring all 10 of them out there.
They do their dance steps.
And nobody really wants to belabor the point that they're doing really... I mean, while Ruben is a decent singer, and even Strawhead is a decent singer...
Right.
The arrangements are like bad karaoke arrangements.
Well, and it is when they all come running down on stage when they do, and when it's so packaged and it's so Disney-fied when he comes out and what's his name, the host of the show, Ryan
Seacrest.
When Ryan Seacrest says, "Hey, you'll see this on the tour." And they come out, and then it is up with people. It is completely up with people because they're all doing the little smile and they're doing those little jive-ass football halftime steps that it's annoying.
Well, American Idol host Ryan Seacrest is getting another show. He'll be doing a syndicated Monday through Friday live show about pop culture, part news magazine, part variety show.
I'm Ryan Seacrest. Today's topic, anal. What's so wrong about it?
Tomorrow's topic, snowball.
Quoting him, there's a huge audience of entire families across America that agree and that are as hooked on pop culture as I am.
Hold on. I love this. We're talking about American Idol.
Right.
I've effed something up. Greg, what have I effed up?
Yeah, well, you didn't really F it up. Ryan Seacrest messed up twice when he was talking about the votes. He originally said 13,000, then he changed it to 1,300, and then by the very end, the producers correct him, and the final tally between them all was 130,000.
So Ruben won by 130,000 votes.
Well,
that's what I heard this morning on the Today Show.
Right? I heard him say 13,000. Then I heard him say
1,000.
1,300.
There's no way with 24 million votes that the difference is only going to be 1,000. That's almost unbelievable.
Right. Okay,
just wanted to clear that up.
And in the end, man, I was like split. I thought that Clay was the better singer, but in the end, I was happy for Ruben. I mean, it was just
Well, listen, they wanted Ruben to win all along.
Right,
I mean,
right.
and
it was kind of set up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they've kind of made it that way all along, that he was the guy that they had selected, that he fits the profile.
Are you saying that you think it's fixed, Mr. Scholarship winner?
Oh, you bet your ass.
You think it's the voting is fixed?
Yeah, come on. It's first off,
don't you think so?
Fox.
Well, the only reason I would think it might not be is that I would think that it would be scrutinized to some degree,
right,
that there would be some scrutiny.
Here's the thing. Even if there is like the Price Waterhouse, whoever it is that does the Oscar thing, who's to say that Fox doesn't use the Greaseman approach? And here's what I mean. There was this thing that's in the Washingtonian magazine for your favorite disc jockey, the Reader Awards, and there was this disc jockey, the Greaseman.
Right.
And DC 101, the radio station, used to go out and buy 3,000 copies of the magazine that had the ballot in it. Because they wanted
this time of year is when they do it.
They wanted him to do this. Who's to say that a lot of the ways that you vote is a text messaging on Verizon?
Right.
Who's to say that Fox executives all over the country
doesn't have offices full of people doing it?
Don't say, everybody that works at Channel 5, call and vote for Ruben. And you tell everybody that you know to call and vote for Ruben. I mean, that's just one way you could fix it.
The only thing I'm thinking, wouldn't that be just a little bit risky if they did it like that? That you'd have one person, all it takes is one person to blow the whistle.
Yeah, but they're all in on it. I don't know if you happened to watch last night on Channel 5 here in D.C. There was a bomb that went off at Yale University.
Right, yeah, law school.
There was all the stuff going on with Code Orange. The lead story on Fox TV last night on the news was the fact that Ruben won American Idol.
Yeah. Coincidence?
And all week long they had that annoying bitch Holly Morris. All week she was out there, allegedly reporting on the news, reporting on American Idol.
Did you see the morning they had Holly Morris at the Top 40 station? Really doing like a sit down and talking about how important this is and who's going to win?
Okay, hold on. Here's a lot of people want to talk about this. Don and Mike, hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
I got a whole theory about American Idol here.
All right, go ahead.
I think that last year a white girl won, right? All right, and then this year it was a black guy and a white guy together, right? The black guy won this year to fill out like demographics, and then next year it'll probably be a white girl and a black girl, and the black girl will win. And then the year after that, the white girl will win, and then it'll all go around in a circle. And
works for Fox.
No, according to my schedule, next year a crippled guy wins.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Brilliant. That was a brilliant call, incidentally.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Okay.
I was reading TV Guide earlier today.
Good for you. I mean that. Good for you.
Well, you know, it's in the bathroom. What am I supposed to do?
I love Cheers and Cheers.
Screw that. Next week starts American Juniors.
That crossword puzzle is impossible.
A little tough.
My wife leaves a pen in the bathroom.
All right.
American Juniors starts next week.
Yes.
In the description for the show, it says contestants compete like Kelly and Ruben to be American Junior stars. It doesn't say Kelly and Clay. I just saw that and I thought the fix is in.
That hit newsstands 2 days ago.
Because the ad was in TV Guide last week.
That is a good piece of sleuthing right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
And what are the odds
Radio
that
Guide.
both Joe Millionaire and American Idol would have happy endings the same season on Fox?
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, this is Gerard.
Yes, Gerard.
Yeah, I'd like to make a comment on the American Idol.
Go ahead.
Ruben's mother even made a comment that she had a voting campaign where they were voting as many times as they possibly could.
Well, I'm sure Clay's people had the same thing going on.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, but Clay's mom didn't say a thing. She was quiet about the whole
Well, it
thing.
doesn't mean she didn't do it, though.
Right.
She didn't say a damn thing.
Well, didn't Clay have a whole stadium full of people?
Yeah, and what was weird
with that slicky boy announcer guy?
Here's the other thing, just about the gay thing with him.
Yeah.
Like all of his friends were girls.
Right.
But they seemed like, you know that way the gay guys are where they have friends with their women?
Uh-huh.
And all of the girls, it was nothing sexual. They were all big fat pigs. Uh-huh. And they were like, oh, I was Clay's roommate, and I just want to say he was the greatest, and he was sloppy. Yeah, to be his roommate, it's nutty because he's so sloppy. And love you, Clay.
Right.
And meanwhile, Strawhead's looking at the monitor like, I guess I know you. One more. We got a break. Don and Mike, hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
What's going on? I just wanted to let you guys know that Ruben's mother was on the Today Show this morning, and she even stated that she voted 205 times.
Well, that's perfectly legit.
Normal, both sides probably.
That doesn't mean the fix is in.
Right.
No.
I would want to ask Fox, for instance, how many times did Bill O'Reilly vote?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
right.
How many times did Greta Van TMJ vote? Or whatever, Bernie Mac. This is Greta Van... Yeah, Bernie Mac.
I think she went to the same plastic surgeon that Paula Abdul did.
We have to break.
Yeah.
We should have talked about American Idol earlier, but everybody was talking about it. Right. Anyway, more news, more comments coming right up.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show. Is anyone listening?
Don and Mike are the afternoon guys.
Broadcasting with an extra stitch for your pleasure. The Don and Mike Show.
Here's Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Country music singer Vince Gill reminded the audience that God blesses them when they forgive. He was telling the crowd at the Country Music Awards to stop booing the Dixie Chicks, and his calls of stop it, were not working.
Here's what one of the Dixie Chicks had to say.
Hey, what happened?
Exactly. The Chicks say it wasn't the worst reception they've gotten lately, but it was pretty bad in Las Vegas last night.
And it's Rob's bit, but it's true. At least two of those Dixie Chicks are cross-eyed. I am not just saying that as a gag.
Which is all the more reason to cut them a little slack.
Right.
I mean, they're looking in two different directions.
Well, the Necks still haven't forgiven lead singer Natalie Maines for saying she was ashamed President Bush is from Texas, her way of expressing her free speech rights and protesting the war on Iraq. Reba McEntire tried to keep things light in her opening monologue, quoting her, "Everybody here in Vegas loves to gamble. They're backstage right now checking the odds on the Dixie Chicks."
Have I told you you're my favorite?
On the Dixie Chicks playing the Bush family reunion. Bob Hope has one more week to make it to his 100th birthday.
Okay, now we start the serious gambling.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I mean, he'll make it to his 100th.
His health has deteriorated since his 90th birthday when he did his final TV special.
That was 10 years ago.
His daughter says he knows his birthday is approaching, but he's unable to communicate. Daughter Linda says she doesn't think he's aware of all the celebrations marking the occasion. Saturday night, NBC repeats the Easter special it ran. The BBC's doing a special as well. And
Don, you are on the air, sir.
And there's a biography on A&E. There's a traveling exhibit at the Reagan Library. Universal's released 17 of his movies on DVD. But Bob's apparently not been aware of any of this.
The next show he came to me, he said, you open at the Stratford. And I stayed there for 6 months. And when I got out of there, man, I just had a hold of the world. I did leading man, I did blackface comedy, I do it.
Wow. Bob's been named Citizen of the Century on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Hollywood and Vine's been renamed Bob Hope Square.
I had a hold of the world.
His own street has been renamed Bob Hope Way, and there are film festivals in his honor in L.A., New York, London, and Chicago.
Is that me?
It's his birthday and he doesn't know it.
He knows, she says she thinks he knows his birthday is coming, but he doesn't know about all these celebrations and honors.
Bob?
There?
Hey, what happened?
Quit with it. Hey, Kilford.
Sometimes Hollywood gossip is true, and that's the case with the story about Matrix producer Larry Wachowski. We reported this week that Wachowski went to the Hollywood premiere of his latest film, not with his wife, but with a dominatrix.
Wachowski?
Now his wife is suing him for divorce and has convinced a judge to freeze his considerable assets.
Here he is.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, that's what he'll be saying. Quoting her, Larry has been extremely dishonest with me. And
you okay, Mike? What's going on?
He's spitting up water now. He loves that drop-in. He's choking.
I do like that drop-in. I'm sorry, it's the medication.
You okay? Wow.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, I'm worried. Larry's been extremely dishonest with me in our personal life, and I believe he's hiding information from me regarding our financial affairs, says Wachowski's wife. As for those assets, Larry got $8 million for The Matrix Reloaded, and he'll get 5% of the gross ticket sales. His lawyer has no comment.
No, yes, he does.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
I gotta stop doing that, sucking in all that air.
Jewish comedian Jon Stewart has angered some Catholics with some of his jokes. At a Jewish organization's fundraiser this week, the host of The Daily Show also joked about his own religion. Quote, why do we have to wear protective religious headgear? My brother wears a yarmulke that's knitted. He's always saying my girlfriend made it. She was making him a sweater and thought, F it.
This is Michael Hoffman, and you're listening to Jew to Jew.
And he referred to the Pope as, quote, a nice man. But he went on to say, but in a fashion sense, he is a hat choice away from being the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Jon Stewart is a funny guy. Leave him alone.
Well, that prompted the head of the Catholic League to call Stewart an anti-Catholic bigot.
Oh, God.
Quote, we're not above making light of the Pope-mobile, but to compare him to a terrorist is below the belt.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but it's okay to have all the Catholic League. Hey, they were good for one thing. I'll say that about them. The Catholic League. Remember
the Catholic League?
Don't you remember?
Yes, I do. Oh, yes, they were, and we supported that.
Yeah, amen.
Well,
no pun intended.
Have you seen you don't watch the Daily Show on a regular basis, but they got a guy on there, the nerdy looking guy with the black hair, that does, I think, the funniest satirical interviews that I've ever seen. I wish I knew the guy's name. I will get the guy's name, but he is.
Is it like DeGeneres? I know there's some guy on the show that has a name similar.
He really looks like
genitals.
He could be one of those inside the Beltway guys that you see. One of those pundits you see. He's got the glasses.
I'm familiar. They got 3 or 4 of those.
They got 3 or 4 of them, but this guy is just very, very. It does a serious interview, and they send him out to interview these nuts that don't know they're being busted on, and the guy does it better than anybody else. I get his name.
Wow. You don't see Val Kilmer very often because he's alienated so many people in Hollywood with his hot temper and poor career choices. Maybe that's why he's spending $100,000 of his own money on a book to promote his latest movie. The new movie's called Wonderland. In it, Kilmer plays the late porn star John Holmes. His co-stars include Lisa Kudrow and Christina Applegate.
I know his dad is really behind him.
His dad?
Billy
Kilmer?
Yeah.
The book, which Kilmer will also use his own money to promote, is a coffee table picture book featuring him in character as John Holmes, a.k.a. Johnny Waugh.
You know, you used to do a formidable Billy Kilmer. You know that, don't you?
I know, Mike. Here's the deal. It was first and 10 against the Cowboys. I said, Charlie Taylor, you just run to the corner. I'll get it to you somehow.
You know, that's old. And for those of you that know Billy Kilmer, that stands up.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, what's up? I think I know you talked about on the Daily Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo Rocca?
I think it's Mo Rocca. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he came out and did an interview at the State House I was working in South Carolina. Interviewed Senator McConnell and made him look like a Klansman. It was terrible.
It was about the flag, right?
Yeah.
I saw that episode.
Funny. That's the guy.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
In sports, smashing, baby. That's the best way to describe Annika Sorenström's first round. The LPGA's top player was amazingly consistent, posting a 1-over
smashing, baby.
1-over par 71 against the men. The first woman to play in a PGA Tour event in 58 years got a warm greeting from a big crowd, and she is in position to make the cut tomorrow. Vegas.
I have a message for her.
Yes?
If she's listening right now.
Okay.
Annika, what's her name?
Annika Sorenström.
Annika? How about a little coffee, honey? How about warming up my coffee?
Vegas oddsmakers yesterday had it 4-1. She would not make the cut.
Vegas oddsmakers.
And finally,
I'm dying. I hope she does. Just because so many guys are pissed off about this, and really, who cares?
Hey, you know, the fact that she shot 71. She's already done it as far as I'm concerned. She's proven she can do it.
With all those cameras following her, she actually had a bigger entourage today than Tiger Woods has had ever in his life.
I say if she makes the cut, show us your tees.
Amen. You know what?
Fair.
And if she wins it, probably astronomical odds that she wins it, but take that thing the girl did in the soccer game and multiply it a little. Take the whole shirt off.
Brandy Chastain is
absolutely
pretty cute. Finally, how forgiving would you be if your wife cut off your thing? In Brazil, a woman became angry when her husband asked for a divorce. She put a sedative in his fruit juice and got out the knife. Quoting him, I woke up and realized I was seriously hurt, and heard her say, if you can't be mine, you won't be anyone else's. The man still wants the divorce, but he refuses to press criminal charges.
Hold on, I don't get this, Rob. You say yourself, I don't get it. Robert,
if she wins, she should do some girl-on-girl with Julie Inkster.
Yeah, Julie, that's a female golfer.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
She's pretty, too.
I think if she wins, okay, Rob, she takes the shirt off if she wins, and then it's snowball time.
See, I didn't know. You'd have to go like, who's the girl who's married to the Nancy Lopez would be a female golfer that I know.
Yeah, Nancy Lopez, a bigger name, and
and
you know, Meg Mallon.
Oh, nice.
So the man with no penis.
Laura Davies. You know, for anybody that knows these, we're trying to mention the biggest and ugliest LPGA players.
It's all of them. Except for Annika.
No, there are a couple now that are...
Buzz is trying to talk about a woman who cut off her husband's penis.
I understand that, and none of those LPGA women have done that.
No, and he's refusing to press criminal charges. Quoting again, she was really stressed out. I understand her and will not put her through more stress. Ah, love.
Yeah.
I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
No. Yeah. Yes. No. Yes, medicine man.
I came out of it halfway through the show. I'm sure you could tell.
Keep telling yourself that. We'll see you tomorrow with the What Would You Do show. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Rusty.
I got a date with Meg Mallon.
BM.
Peter Sabian.
Till we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.